Hello, everybody. Let's jump in here and get it started.
Smell that? Smell that?
What is it?
I don't know. I can't put my finger on it.
All right. Well, dude, we are professionals. You know what I mean? I sit here and I'm like, why? Why do you guys keep coming back and watching this shit?
It's a genuine question, though. Like a genuine question.
A little bit. I'm just like, what brings people in about us and about what we do? That, you know, I mean, because I get it on the outside perspective, you know, nostalgia. Oh, like we're gonna talk about stuff that we grew up with and everything. That's cool. That's fun. But then you get in here and you just have a couple buffoons,
just
dude.
Absolute dumbasses,
dude.
I have to be the one who says it. James is hot. That's just what it is.
Dude.
You got that middle-aged female retention.
No.
I think you got that more grandma wants to bake you cookies and grab your cheeks kind of energy.
That's right, bro.
Bake those cookies, Darlene.
Yeah, Darlene's been coming in the chat wanting to bake you some cookies. 80 with the
hey
buddies. And
What's
Harmony
up,
with
turd?
the sub-turds. What's up?
What's up, fellow turd?
I ain't no turd, bro.
Hey, Ryan.
What?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Europe.
You're a poo.
No, I'm not a poo.
All right, thank you guys for coming and watching the show. I'm going to end it
Rest
on
in
that
peace.
dog shit. All right. It's better than the whole, it's what you called me back in high school.
I had a great one the other day, and I just don't remember it.
Good.
You know, sometimes they hit, sometimes
Sometimes I want to hit
sometimes
you
I
whenever
don't.
you say it.
sometimes they hit, sometimes I get hit.
Yeah. Well, one of these days, like that's when we're gonna hit. That's gonna be when we rightfully get kicked off of TikTok. You're gonna say one of those dad jokes. I'm gonna smack
you
the
punch
shit
me?
out of you.
Just punch me right in my shit. Just like, you know what? I deserve that.
You're gonna say one that is just absolutely stupid, and I'm just gonna go this right in the choppers. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to the show, the podcast. That podcast being sweet nostalgia. We're coming in here with today with an extra voice that you heard.
Hear that, Cody? You're an extra.
That's right. I'm in the back seat.
Yeah, we got our backseat driver over here. We got our child in the back seat listening to us, taking part of the conversation that he doesn't know shit about.
That's right.
Actually, that's me. I don't know nothing about what we're talking about today.
I was gonna say, Cody might be more informed of Borderlands than I am, to be honest with you.
I know a little bit, not much. But you know, this is Cody, one of James's friends, become one of mine. Met him through there.
Don't get all sentimental on me, bro. Heck no.
No.
Does Cody live in this state?
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course. About 20 minutes away.
Okay. I didn't know.
But he lives about 20 minutes from me. He lives about 30 to 40 minutes from you.
Yeah, I didn't know because I can't remember all the guys that like the friends of yours that I've met.
Oh, I got your priorities. You remember all his girlfriends, though.
He only knows of maybe 2 of them.
Huh?
My girlfriends.
Your girlfriends?
Yeah.
I only know both your baby mamas.
That's right.
Yeah.
But
I'm vaping on screen. Shit.
this is why we're getting
Rest in
shut down, dude.
peace. We're getting
But
shut down.
YouTube has never done anything about it, and I doubt Twitch is going to do anything about it.
Still don't do it because it's still, whatever. Don't vape. But we're talking about Borderlands today for everybody that's interested in that. All you vault hunters. See, I know a little bit.
You said one thing, bro. Simmer down.
Hey, that means I know.
He's on it, man. He's popping.
That means I know.
It's been on. It's literally okay. I gotta stop taking my camera off. That noise is annoying me. No, but like it's in every single trailer. It's the Vault Hunter thing.
Yeah, no, that's all I know is that they're hunting vaults and what vaults. So are vaults a thing?
Hold on,
or
before
a
we get
place?
into it,
Oh, yeah,
I have
your
a
dumb
question.
question.
I have a question. Dumb? Okay.
Whoa, Simmer.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Dumb?
I'm in a feisty mood today.
That's crazy. Here you go. What's the most recent thing that made you cry? I almost said something horrible.
Well, you go first. Or Cody. Cody, you hit it. You're the guest. You go first.
That guy doesn't cry. Move on.
I had a fat yawn a couple days ago.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. This, in the spirit of transparency, I listened to a song that was very good to me, and it made me shed a tear.
Fair enough. I watched a clip of some show where this little girl she has like some sort of disease or something like that. It's hard to breathe and everything. But she runs in. She's passing by in the hospital past an inmate.
Oh boy, we're setting a real tone.
Yeah, past an inmate.
This is your dumb question, dog.
That he was like dying. He needed a kidney transplant and everything. The little girl started talking to him and donated her kidney to him, and it got me. It was good, sweet, kind-hearted.
That'll do it.
Yep. So
that's why I stay away from those clips, because I'm a soft, mushy little man.
it got me. I won't lie. It got me. But yeah. So back to the question. So what even is the vault? I can't remember. Is the vault a place or is it like a thing? I can't.
The vault is technically the planet.
Really? Yeah. It depends.
So for Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3, and assuming Borderlands 4 is going to keep the same thing, the planet of Pandora is a vault.
Okay, because they call them vault hunters, so I figured it was like a multiple.
Yeah. So in Borderlands 1, the entire opening sequence is explaining what a vault hunter is and what vault hunters do. They hunt the vault, the one that's supposed to give mad riches instead. Basically, the One Piece for people who like One Piece. But they all die like quite a bit. So you just happen to be playing the ones that don't.
I can sneeze. Oh, yeah, I just didn't know if that like the vaults were like I said, like a person, place, or a thing. You know what I mean? I didn't know.
So person, no. Place, yeah. Thing, kind of.
Okay, because
vaults.
I thought because my entire like time outside of it, because like I said, I played a bit of the first one, bit of the second one, and that's about it. Because I think it's just
so Borderlands 1, for every vault, right? And they go into this more like extensively in Borderlands 3, but in Borderlands 1, every vault has a vault monster, and that would be the thing, right? It is a place where eldritch knowledge, I guess is how you could say it, is kept. And then Borderlands 2, it's the same vault you go back to. But now Handsome Jack wants to get his grubby little hands on it.
So,
and then Borderlands 3, you go to multiple planets that have vaults on them.
Okay, so each planet has a vault. So
not every single planet has a vault on them, but there are.
But every planet worth going to for the
every
most part.
planet, yeah,
Okay.
every planet that is.
So a vault. So the vault entirely is a place that just holds like ancient knowledge and whatever.
Basically, it's also got a little of like the Forerunner thing, where like there's an ancient civilization that came before that were Vault Guardians and all that stuff. And
okay, I mean, let's see, now that makes sense, because I thought for a while there, I thought vaults were like a creature, like the creature, the guardian or whatever, the creature that's in there, like they're just called vaults and they're like hunting those monsters or whatever the fuck. And
no, so basically you kill the monster to get in the vault.
Okay. See, now that makes a lot more sense.
In Borderlands 1, it was a big ass tentacle monster. I don't even think you actually went into the vault, did you?
I don't think so. No.
No, you fought Steel and then fought the monster, then had to fight Steel, and that was kind of like the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then Borderlands 2, you technically step foot into the vault, but there's none of that eldritch stuff. You just have to fight the warrior and Handsome Jack. And then in Borderlands 3, there are 3 separate vaults, right?
Yeah.
There's Eden 6. Is there Pandora again? Yeah, there's Pandora
Prometheus.
again. Prometheus. I think that's it.
So
Yeah,
what would be the point of going back to the one on Pandora if you've already been to it? Or are you
'cause
playing
then-
as a different person? Like, are you playing?
You're,
Is it
you're
the same
playing
character
as
throughout?
So in Borderlands 1, it's all like the OG crew: Lilith, Roland, Brick, and
Mordecai.
Mordecai. And these are reoccurring characters, all but one. Well, for a little bit, and then he passes. But and then in Borderlands 2, you play as either Axton, Salvador, Maya, or what's
Zero.
the other Zero. And then the DLC characters are the Necromancer and Krieg, the Psycho, which all of them are also reoccurring characters.
Is Zero? Is that like that little ninja dude?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. See, that's the one I played because the first one.
Fun
wasn't,
fact about Zero: he only speaks in haikus.
That's right.
A 575.
Because the first one's not multiplayer, is it? Is it
All of them are
They're
multiplayer.
all multiplayer.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've played a little bit of the first one and a little bit of the second one. I think like one of the first games I ever no, because I think I streamed like Wygo, the Yu-Gi-Oh dueling book or whatever. But one of the first games I did stream on YouTube was Borderlands. I played it with Avril back when I first
Nice.
started this like forever ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for me in getting into Borderlands, I think it was just, I'll say one thing that kind of set a bad tone, and this is such a weird thing that made me not want to play it. You actually put the song in the promotional story. That song that they have on there, No Rest for the Wicked or whatever. That's Cage the Elephant, right? I think.
Yeah, that's for 2 even.
Hate that song. Can't stand that song. I think it's
That's so weird.
I think it's an annoying song. I don't like it, and that just like turned me off. Well, because it's like
because the first one was the first game. No,
Was Cage
no,
the
that was the
Elephant.
first game.
Yeah,
Because
No,
the second game
the
was
first
the CeeLo
one-
Green song.
No. The first game was Short Change Hero, and the second one was Ain't No Rest for the Wicked.
I'm pretty sure it was the first one that was No Rest for the Wicked. I'm pretty sure because I remember because like I was getting when that game first came out.
Oh yeah, no,
There
you're right,
ain't
you're right,
no
you're right.
brain for no
Yeah.
hero. Yeah,
And-
that's the second one.
Yeah. And it played all the time. And I didn't like that song to begin with, like on the radio when it first came out. And then like, being in the gaming world and like seeing that trailer all the time, I just more and more. So that alone, I was like, I'm tired of listening to this. So I wouldn't even watch the trailer. So it just kind of, I completely distanced myself from watching the trailer or getting interested into it because of that song. So I never took the time to do it and had to have other people like, oh, hey, you should play Borderlands with me. And I know it's such a dumb thing, but that's exactly
It really
why.
is. Because
right.
it's such
It's just
it's
one of those-
literally one
I
of the
skipped
only
the intro
skippable.
cutscene,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
gonna say
Yeah.
that's like one of the only skippable things in the game.
I know,
Is
it's
just
just-
skipping that.
it's
You don't
because-
ever have to hear it.
I know it's just so it happening in the trailer made me not watch the trailer to give it a second to like try to
I see.
take in what the thing was. 'Cause music makes or breaks a trailer, man. Because like the trailer for Battlefield 6, they got break
for some
stuff.
people. For some people, yeah.
Yeah, I know it helps. It carries a lot. But them putting break stuff in the Battlefield 6 trailer, sick. Such a great song to put in that trailer. But
See, this is why I tend to go for gameplay trailers over
yeah.
like release.
Well,
trailers
yeah, because
and
like
shit.
release trailers don't like that's like okay, cool. You showed me a pre-rendered cutscene. Like
Yeah, right.
every game's gonna look cool. Literally, like top-down clickable game, like mobile games have awesome pre-rendered trailers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's how they get you.
Hell, there's a lot of games with pre-rendered trailers that are like 8-bit games, but the trailer is
True
like
enough.
all 3D and just
True
looks
enough.
amazing. But yeah, and then
Now, wait, hold on. Was Elpis a vault?
Yeah, on the moon. Yeah.
Okay, so there are now 4 confirmed vaults? 5 if you count Necrotafeo.
Yeah, so like, I don't know. I think the idea of it like was always like cool to me because like I knew it was a funny game. I like from what I played, like Claptrap was funny, and it was just goofy, and you know I do enjoy the art style. I do like, and I like how it goes. What kind of what game genre is
Looter shooter?
Is it a looter shooter?
Yeah, it basically made the genre.
And what's categorizing it as like the looter shooter? Like, are you just like
So basically, you shoot stuff to get loot. That's
It's the gameplay cycle.
Yeah,
really.
the basis of the game is you shoot stuff to get loot, and then you rinse and repeat that. You kill bosses to get better loot. You know,
and the loot is
so
just
on and so
consistent
forth.
of like better guns and shit.
Guns, shields, grenades. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
your
basically
gear
it.
that you
Plasma,
need.
relic, whatever. Yeah.
Class mods, relics, yeah, all that shit. But
Is there
basically,
Go ahead.
Is anyway.
yeah, basically that's just what it is. You loot after you shoot.
Is there any other like mechanics in Borderlands like other than that? Like, is there any sort of like trading or crafting or?
Yeah, so there is trading, but it's only trading like with the people you're playing with, right? So like you can trade guns. Like I don't use this sniper rifle. They're playing Zero. They use sniper rifles, you know.
Now
things like that. But there is no crafting. There is
there's like vendors and shit though, right?
Yeah,
Like,
there is that.
There is vendors.
Because you get them out of like a vending machine.
There is gambling in the game, which is probably where you're going to spend 75% of your time.
Don't gamble. Sweet Nostalgia.
Yeah, there's slot machines, man. There's slot machines. No, we don't promote it at all. But also, it's highly fun in video games if you don't have to spend real money to do it.
Yeah.
Virtual
Don't spend your money
currency.
gambling. Virtual currency, sure. Oh, this is what you two are up to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's
You know what time it is.
It's been a year, JD.
It has been.
We're
been a
here
year.
every Wednesday, bub.
I saw him in Discord playing Arma. And I was like, he's
Yeah, I
probably
saw him too, and I was like, well, he's probably not going to show up for the pod. That's pretty crazy.
But yeah, I didn't know if there's any other sort of like mechanics in the game to like. You know,
I mean, there's a bit of
Like the skill
driving.
tree and
There's skill trees. There's alts. You know, there's
I was about to say,
there's
with
a
the
few
characters-
different mechanics to the game.
I was about to say with the characters, I couldn't remember if they played differently or if they
Yeah, they
just
all
had
do.
like an
Oh
alt.
yeah, they all play differently. They all have their own separate skill trees, and they have 3 different skill trees to each other. Unless you play the
4
third
and
one,
3,
the third one had a 4th skill tree
added.
added
Like,
instead of DLC. So instead of DLC characters, they decided to add a 4th skill tree to every already existing character. I not working a Wednesday. I know it's insane. Should go
looks
back
like
to
you need
night
to be-
school, bub.
I was about to say it looks like you need to be
Beautiful
working on
sentence
your
structure.
fucking grammar.
You
Need
get
to be-
bullied in virtual space
Need to
too,
be
bro.
reading a book. Speaking of books,
Yeah.
I found a so I live right next to like a thrift store kind of thing.
Okay.
Like this, like it's like a Christian thrift store or whatever. And whenever their shit like ages out, they just throw it away in the dumpster behind them. I was just like walking past one. I always see the local homeless going through or whatever, crackhead going through it. So I was like, why are these guys always going through this specific trash can? So I looked in it, and that thrift store always is throwing out a bunch of shit. Like throwing out a lot of stuff, actually, a lot of like clothes and like whatever. But I found a whole ass like thick book of Edgar Allan Poe poems and stories and shit like that. Because it's like a Christian place, so I'm assuming it's like, oh, this is dark and spooky. We don't want this. But yeah, like perfect condition.
I
No,
have 2
like,
of those actually.
nothing wrong with the pages or book or anything. I saw it. I was like, okay, a yoink, pulled that shit out of there.
That's cool.
That's my.
Live on the podcast, Ryan is a dumpster diver.
It's not illegal. I looked. It
I
up.
know it's not
I
illegal.
looked
Isn't
it
that
up.
crazy?
I looked it up.
It's not
before I did
illegal.
it. Like I looked
Yeah,
it up
that's
before I did
crazy.
it. I was like, yeah, is this illegal? And then it said nope. So I was like, okay, pop that shit right out of it.
Yeah,
He got hit with the anxiety on the way. He was like, if this is illegal, I'll totally leave it there. But
No, I still would have done it. But
yeah, there you go.
because it's just a
the
fucking
legality.
We-
of it or
it's
not.
just a book in a
Just
fucking trash can. You know what I mean? Don't do crime, children.
There it is.
Swedish
There
House
it
does
is.
not promote crime.
Dumpster dive all you want, guys.
So long as
Perfectly
it,
legal.
Yeah, make sure it's legal in
As long
your
as it's
state and country.
as long as it's legal in your state / country, Providence, whatever you're in.
Just you know, never mind the sanitation of it all.
But you know, wipe it down with a Clorox wipe or something.
Yeah. Wipe a book down with wet wipes.
The outside of it, you know what I mean?
I'll wring it out first.
Yeah, do you just take a whole hardback book and you
The book.
Edgar Allan
All right.
Poe
My
is an
boy
OG goth.
he definitely is an OG goth for sure.
He was a gothic horror writer, that's for sure.
But yeah, so Borderlands, there was lots of stuff that like it. I don't know. I think it's one of those things that like there's nothing particularly wrong with the game for me not to get into it. I think it was just one of those games I just didn't jump into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You would really. I honestly, it surprises me that you haven't because it's like it's one of those games that's like right up your alley. There's like it's left and right, just funny bits constantly.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like there's funny jokes. There's like fart humor or whatever. It's just. Everything is up my alley. It was one of those games I just never grabbed a hold of. Like I don't own Borderlands. I don't think it's on the Xbox store at all. Like on the PC Pass or anything. So
it might not be. I don't really know.
Like it was something that I never got into. I'm checking it live on camera. Oh,
there it is. Included with Game Pass.
So yeah, they're all there. Well, no, just three.
What?
Just three.
Just three.
And it's leaving next month.
September 1st, yeah, because
because the new one
comes out the 12th, yeah.
Yep. So maybe I'll jump all the way into 3 and give it a go.
Heck yeah, you got 4 days.
Yeah, we got 4 days to beat it.
3 is a particularly good one.
But yeah, so like I said, there's nothing inherently wrong with it. So nothing I'm saying is like trashing it, except for the music choice for the first one.
The one song.
Yeah, the one
just
song.
The one
just
song.
the one song. I don't know why, dude. I can't stand that song. I was not vibing with that song at all. I don't think I really vibe with Cage the Elephant. At all. I don't think they're really my cup of tea. But yeah, I do need to give it a try. Give it a go. It's like I know it's
They're
funny.
fun games, man.
One thing I want to say, like I said, Claptrap was funny, but you shook your head. Why?
Well, I think Claptrap is incredibly annoying.
Because he's just like.
But when you've put hundreds, if not thousands of hours in Borderlands games, and one of the most reoccurring characters you have is Claptrap, he gets rather nerve wracking.
Oh yeah, because he's like with you the whole game, ain't he? Like at least the first
in Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2, he's like there the whole time. Borderlands 3, he's not super there all the time, but he is still there. And unfortunately, in Borderlands pre-sequel, he is a playable character. So,
and fortunately, in Borderlands pre-sequel, he is a playable character.
Didn't at some point,
dude, you will not convince me otherwise. Claptrap is the worst character to be played in any Borderlands game.
See,
and he gets his entire own DLC in that game as well.
So stupid.
So like all I've ever heard from people, like anybody that I spoke to about it, they say that they absolutely love Claptrap. I don't know if it's just because like he's a cute little robot kind of thing.
Good for them.
Or whatever. I think it's just, or it's just peer pressure.
I think it's mostly he's just the face of the game they like a lot.
Yeah. Probably.
I mean, he's that punching bag type character. You're not really supposed to like him exactly. Yeah. You're supposed to be like, oh, that's a dumb little robot.
Yeah,
I hate him, but he's cute though. So
it's the underdog situation, you know what I'm saying? It's like he's always getting dogged on a lot. Yeah. So
well, because anytime I talk to anybody, they're always like, I love Claptrap, or they're horny for Handsome Jack, or, or Moxie.
And those happen to be like the same people. Yeah. Moxie. Yeah. This stands for Moxie out there for sure.
Yeah.
So, you got it. That's the game.
Yeah. That's just all I've ever heard is like people just being horny for him, or even horny for Claptrap or something. You know what I mean?
Yikes.
Those guys might need therapy.
Trying to get, trap clapped, you know what I mean?
Yay.
Trying to get my traps clapped.
Measure. But I don't know. Yeah, I need to give it a go because like I like it. The guns are cool. I like that the guns have like secondary fire modes just from like.
And the greatest thing about Borderlands is the guns. The guns being the predominant thing in the game and what like makes the game is what it is, right? Is they always get better in later iterations of the game. Like you start in the first one, you're like, man, the gunplay is really cool. Then you play the second one, you're like, this got better. You know what I mean? Then you play the third one, and you're like, I didn't know TDR could be any better than it is.
Sorry, I didn't know TDR could be fun. Period. Like,
dude. Okay, so like the difference of TDR was the worst gun option in every Borderlands up until 3, and then TDR got fun. TDR became like these guns now walk around with you and shoot bullets, or you can chuck them and then shoot them later to explode crazy, and it's just they got super fun.
So for context for you, Ryan, beforehand in 1 and 2, TDR had the lowest base damage of any gun and high magazine size, and their only gimmick was if you reloaded early, you threw the gun and it blew up like a grenade. But it ate all of the ammo that you had left in the magazine. It destroyed it. So you ran out. It
was never a good option.
You would always run out of ammo within like 30 seconds of.
That's such a goofy like alternate, thing. Like I do like that the guns have like those weird, alternate things or whatever.
Yeah, because Jacobs has always had huge crit. Low magazine, huge crit, very low rate of fire. And then, Hyperion always with the huge magazines and increased accuracy. And then, what was it? Dahl with their burst weapons. I don't remember a lot of because a lot of the companies in 1 were different, right?
It was just Atlas that we're missing. There was
Atlas.
no bandit. There was no bandit weapons in 1 either, I think.
That's right.
I think.
I don't remember. 1's my least favorite, I'll be honest with you.
That's crazy work when pre-sequel exists, but I also agree with you.
I just don't count pre-sequel as a game.
But I do.
It's canon, isn't it?
It's the second best. Yeah,
it's the second best. Yeah.
You think it's the second best? Really?
I do. I think it's the second best. It goes
in order for me. 2, 3 pre-sequel. 1 and then Tiny Tina's.
Yeah. Yep.
2, 3 pre-sequel, 1 Tiny Tina's.
That was a question I was about to ask. Is like if the games just predominantly got better throughout the games, or if because what we were talking about.
So the gunplay got better as the game evolved, but the gameplay not necessarily. Depends on how much you value build crafting and all of that.
Certain aspects of the game did get a lot better, but certain aspects that you might have enjoyed in previous iterations did get worse. So like in Borderlands 2. It's the most
RPG type game as well.
And the end game was also super fun to play. In Borderlands 3, it kept the same energy. The problem with Borderlands 3 is the antagonists were just not good, and the end game was also not that great either.
There wasn't a lot of end game in 3 to really.
You could do all of the end game in 2 hours.
Yeah, so because what we were talking about whenever I was showing you the edit of that game that we were playing, Hit and Run, we were talking about games with bad sequels and stuff like that. So I didn't know if the game, because actually I got one that's a bad sequel thing. Because in that conversation, I don't think I ever gave one because I was trying to do something and try to talk at the same time. And I couldn't think of anything. But Assassin's Creed. That's with some bad fucking sequels in it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that is very true.
Some terrible sequels.
Yeah, some really just truly awful sequels.
One that just came out recently. But yeah, so I didn't know. Yeah, Rogue looks like dog shit, and it's so stupid. I was so excited for Rogue.
Shadows?
Oh, Shadows, whatever. I was so excited for Shadows.
Rogue was right after Black Flag, actually.
I was so excited for Shadows because being in feudal Japan and everything, and they just ruined it.
Yeah, they went and mucked it up.
But so I didn't know if the game had anything that got better, or the story got better.
So overall, the sequels after the first one, they're good, right? They're better, if not the same as the first one. You know what I mean?
So did they do anything
But-
to like to change it up? Because like, I know that there's probably new guns or whatever.
There's tons
but,
of
like,
new guns. There's also tons of new mechanics that the first one didn't have compared to the newest games. Like sliding is an option. Butt slams are gonna be an option if you're into
really?
that.
Yeah, I mean
you
those are both 3, but
You
yeah,
can jump
2 didn't
and
have
then do
either
a
of them.
butts like what
Yes,
we did in
sir.
Simpsons Hit and
Yeah,
Run.
mantling.
kinda thing.
Actually, mantling was added to the game. The first one didn't have mantling at
If
all.
you make a shooter game, put fucking mantling in it. If you
Yeah.
any game,
I've
why
said-
do you not have?
I've
Why
said
can't you
this
mantle
before.
stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
like
really don't know. why
2008 or
mantling-
whatever, but
Yeah, but it's such an easy thing to add to a game.
Yeah, like so I'm playing Arena Breakout, and there's only certain things you can mantle in that game.
Mhm.
Only certain things.
I mean,
and it's so
I
annoying.
kind of get that because not all the time do you want your players to go places that you just
Well,
don't
no,
want them to go.
yeah. But the thing is, just put a wall up. You know what I mean? Like put an invincible wall. But my thing is, so like playing Arena, you have like guardrails like on a road because it's like a desolate area or whatever. So there's the guardrails on the road that are perfectly fine, and there's like a little divot in another one where it's like busted or broken, and it's kind of dented from a car hitting it. You can mantle that, but then the one that's just normal, that's like maybe waist height or lower, you can't.
Yeah.
And it's so dumb. I hate that.
Yeah,
like,
I find
that
it.
thing's
I
gonna stop
find
me from
the
mantling this.
I find the lack of mantling in certain games kind of annoying.
It's
but
dumb. I hate it.
I understand why they don't.
Or just
like, all
jumping
the
in a
time.
game in general. Like it's kind
Jumping in a game. Sometimes it's like. Sometimes I can understand them not adding jumping to a game, but then like a majority of the time it's just like, why not? Like,
Yeah, just
what's
why
wrong
not?
with jumping?
Why can't I? Like, or like being able, if it's a shooter game, being able to ADS. Like, it's just
Yeah. But that's, I don't know. I couldn't even tell you what the reasoning behind not adding an ADS would be.
or like because like the thing that like Borderlands does, like if you don't ADS, you fire a certain way. Then whenever you do ADS, you have a different firing mode.
that's like
That's only true.
exclusively Doll.
Yeah, that's only 12. No,
I thought
that's
like all the guns had alternate firing mode.
No, not all of them. In Borderlands 3, there actually are some Vladoff weapons that operate like that too, like the bipod deployments and all.
Oh yeah. But that's not when you aim. You can turn that on and off. There's a toggle for it.
Because
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
so
For Borderlands 3, they added a lot of like switch fire modes in Borderlands
Yeah.
3, especially for Vladoff weapons.
Yeah,
Because
all of them.
Vladoff were just like the military weapon, right? So a lot of them got like a lot of their pistols got like there's pistol mode, and then they're like zip rocket modes, which basically you can turn your pistol into like a little rocket launcher.
Pew, pew, pew. Yeah.
Yeah. Their sniper rifles, sometimes they would come with an actual like shotgun at the bottom of them or a rocket launcher. They really like explosions, Vladoff does.
Yeah.
because like I just remember it playing the first one that there was like a pistol that like
Yeah.
whenever I aimed down the sights, it was a single shot pistol, but then whenever
Yeah.
I didn't, it was
That-
like 3
That was
rounds. or
most
something
likely
like that.
Doll.
That was a doll. That's definitely a doll thing.
Yeah,
Because
that's been
in
the
later
whole way
iterations, later iterations of the game, you actually have to toggle burst fire or single shot with doll weapons.
Oh, so they just ended up turning into a toggle instead of
Yeah,
Yeah, they
basically.
did that for
Yeah.
3. Yeah, but in 1-2 pre-sequel,
Yeah.
it was ADS would switch the firing
Yeah.
mode.
Which is why I like never
Didn't really
played with
use doll weapons.
Never
Yeah.
played with doll at all. Because the ADSing to switch to burst fire was dumb. I hated it so much because dolls
It was.
like single fire was okay for a little bit, but then you're just like, man, this boss is
ADS.
actually beating my boot.
Yeah, I need the ADS with this doll weapon. Otherwise, I'm shooting once every 2 seconds. No, thank you.
Yeah.
There were a few ridiculously nasty doll weapons in Borderlands 2 that you couldn't like not use though.
Yeah.
If you were playing Maya, there was the Sandhawk, which is an absurd weapon.
Crazy fire weapon.
Crazy anything weapon, depending on what element. You could get it in different elements.
Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah. So
That was a great thing about, and that's another thing about Borderlands is like their naming convention is also really sick. Like one of my favorite weapons in all of Borderlands is the light show. I love that gun so much.
Yeah, I just didn't know like how exact because that's all
The
I
law?
remember is like the guns having alternate fire modes and stuff. So I didn't know if that was just something that spread
Borderlands
across
also
all-
does they also do bullet effects like pretty well.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
what was it?
remember.
Borderlands 1, one of the first like crazy guns you get is the TK Wave, right?
Yeah, the shotgun.
Yeah.
And
that
it
was
shoots in like a
crazy.
hamburger wave pattern.
It's so
What?
sick, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shoots out like 6 projectiles right next to each other
Oh, that's cool.
in a wave.
But yeah, that's just
Yeah,
all.
then there was the law that you would get in Borderlands 2 that shot bullets horizontally and vertically.
Oh, I think I remember that one. I remember using that one a couple times. I think another thing that I enjoyed about, I think a lot of this podcast is just going to be a testament on like why I should play Borderlands.
Yeah, probably.
I've never really put time into it. But
It's gonna be me and Cody fangirling over Borderlands while you're like, man, I should really play Borderlands.
Yeah.
I feel like having over 1 billion weapon combinations is a little ridiculous for Borderlands.
Well, the
4.
good
It's
news
not
is
ridiculous.
that like 7 of those are going to be usable.
Yeah.
So
So take a fraction of that, and because like what you got to understand is like, yeah, there's tons of weapons, right, and that's a selling point for them.
Yeah.
But only some of them are actually going to be worth anything to
And the question-
even play with.
yeah,
So what
the
is it
difference
about?
here-
So there's supposed to be a bunch of weapons in this, or just like you can
One
put a
of,
bunch
so
of different
one of
attachments.
Borderlands'
Yeah.
biggest selling points has always been the amount of different weapons they have in the game, right?
Yeah,
The
and
amount of like quote unquote enchantments a weapon can have. You know what I mean? Like you
Attachments,
can
really.
find attachments or elemental effects. Like you can find a gun that has all these attachments, but also does fire, and the same gun, literally attachment for attachment, but also does ice damage or caustic damage or slag damage. Oh, God forbid they add that to the game again.
1 billion weapon combinations is sort of like, for the most part, weapons will have a prefix and a suffix, and it's like, okay, this is the weapon. It's a muck in the case of like a Jacob sniper, and you roll it 100 times to get the sniper that you want, and you're looking for like a dastardly, and it's like, okay, this has 50 different prefixes it could have, so all in all there's 50 different variants of this sniper, so there's 1 billion weapon combinations, but ultimately speaking there's not 1 billion different guns you can get. It's just like 50
billion different
platforms.
variations.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
100 platforms with a number of different attachments. That
It's like having like a 4-digit code, and there's like 1 million different combinations that you can have.
exactly.
Exactly.
So like, what you're talking about with like the dastardly, is that like the rarity?
This is when I said this is
or-
when I said enchantment, right? Because dastardly is the prefix that determines, I think, damage, critical damage on a gun. That's
that's regular damage.
So how does
So
it?
either way, it affects a certain stat. The prefixes and suffixes of a weapon, like it could be a muck, right? Like Cody said, it could be a muck or a pushka
Okay, so
or whatever.
that's a real name of a gun. I thought maybe you were just
Yes.
No, it's a real name of a gun. Yeah,
The
muck,
dastard, yeah.
I thought you were just
muck,
coming
a
up with some-
pushka.
I think you're just coming up
There's
with
all
some
kinds of
bullshit
crazy weapon
name
names,
just to
dude.
like fill in the blank. Oh yeah, let's say it's a muck, or like okay, yeah, that's a fake
No.
name.
Yeah, that
No,
was
nope,
the example
you're-
I used because it is the strongest Jacob sniper rifle that exists in
Okay.
Borderlands
I thought you were
2.
just blowing smoke up my ass and just creating some bullshit.
I could have
name.
said, I honestly,
I was
I
like,
should have
okay,
just
yeah,
said
no, you
that. Yeah.
'Cause-
No. So basically, the prefixes and suffixes they just determine what stats are boosted on that gun. That's basically what it is. And
So
then
that
they'll
junk
have
gave you,
a
like, plus
suffix
100 some
suffix.
odd, yeah.
Yeah, they'll have a suffix that will also, if it has an elemental type,
So how
Yeah,
does
yeah.
the rarity work? Is it just like color based, or does it have
just
names?
color based.
Okay, so this is your basic shit like green,
Oh,
blue,
it's-
purple,
Yeah,
gold.
sometimes the rarity does actually affect how the gun works. Like in Borderlands 2, like I was talking about with the muck, a white one will always be semi-automatic, wherein like a green one or a purple one will always be, a white one will always be a bolt action, wherein a green one or a purple one will always be semi-automatic. So instead of getting like a blue or a white or whatever, you always wanted to roll a purple dastardly muck because it would be the fastest and do the most damage.
Is purple the highest, or is it
The
like
highest
gold?
behind legendary, but you can't get legendary versions of basic weapons, right? All legendary weapons have like weird effects.
Oh, so are legendary weapons like their own weapon? So you said that you can't have legendary versions of a basic weapon. So are legendary weapons
Correct.
like their own thing? You can't.
Basically, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, functionally, yeah.
yeah, functionally.
This is where you get like boss drops and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Can you upgrade your guns? Like, is there like an upgrade station, or you just have to get it through like looting?
In three you could, but in every other game, no.
I guess that would kind of eliminate the whole thing of like looting and all that shit. If you can just take a gun and go upgrade it.
Well, you would have to still in 3 you would still have to do a certain amount of farming to even be able to upgrade your weapon.
Yeah. You just have to get the money and shit for it.
Right.
Wait, what do you mean upgrade your weapon? That's totally not a thing in 3.
Down next to Earl, that's definitely a thing.
Is it?
Yeah, you could change the attachments. You could change basically the whole gun.
Oh, not any of that. I think he means like when you level up, the damage doesn't go up.
From a green to a purple.
Oh, you mean no, you can't do that either. No, none of that attachment. No.
Yeah, I mean like taking it up a rarity kind of thing.
No. Nope, never do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
One thing I do about 3 that intrigued me to play it is that my boy Aaron Hansen is in it. I'll say that.
For a split second.
Yeah, I know he's only in there for a little bit, but he's in there. So I was like, okay, I'll check that out. My boy Aaron's in there. I'll go hear his voice in another video game.
Ice-T is in that game as well.
Yeah, isn't
Ice-T? Ice-T is in it a lot more than Aaron is.
Really? That's wild.
Yeah, Ice-T is in that game. He's an AI. He's a ship on he's an AI on a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Aaron
a teddy bear, and it's so freaking funny. Oh, yeah, that whole mission is so funny.
It's crazy work.
I think Aaron just plays like a merchant or something like that you go to and buy shit off of or something like that. I can't remember. I don't know.
I don't know. I'll look it up real quick.
Okay, yeah, you can do it. Because I know that that was the whole thing. I was going to try to find him because he's in.
He plays. Okay, so he does Mancubus Bloodtooth. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the
which is actually
Guns, Love, and Tentacles, right?
Which is actually the best DLC in all of Borderlands 3.
Yes, sir.
He plays Mancubus? I didn't know that. That's crazy.
The Lodge
that's actually,
welcomes you.
In the Lodge. That's actually incredible to know because that is like one of my favorite characters in Borderlands 3.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Well, it's Aaron Hansen, maybe.
There you go.
You wouldn't really know it was him. He does such a good job. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's a voice actor. He does well. He's in a bunch of cartoons and shit on TV. I think he mentioned that he's in over like 100 plus different things on TV. Like he's still currently on TV right now doing some shows and shit. He's also in Dragon Age Inquisition. He just plays a random ass like dwarf
I do know
somewhere.
I do know that.
Then I think he's in a couple other games, like smaller games.
That's cool.
No, I'm gonna have to check it out and actually give it a go. So what's the whole conflict? Give me like the synopsis of like the first one that gives the overarching story of like the whole franchise, I guess.
So the story starts with the second game. I feel.
Starts with.
Okay. So how do the games work? Is it like a Star Wars thing or what's going on?
No, so it is by all means sort of in order. It's 1 pre-sequel, 2, 3. But the first game really just introduces you to the planet and the idea of the vaults. It's not really much of a story to it.
Yeah, the first one is by far the least lore pointed.
You don't.
I mean, you learn a few things about characters that don't ever come back.
And your
so
and
like
your
a
main
very small story. Are you just
don't?
Like a random...
Well, the thing is, you don't really learn anything about Lilith or Roland or Brick or Mordecai.
Fair enough. I mean, I think they have echoes around that you can pick up and stuff.
Well, I'm sure that's true, but I mean, all in all, most of their
like tapes.
They're just audio logs.
Yeah, they're audio logs.
So basically, the lore that you learn about the first main characters, which are the 4 that I said a second ago, you learn a lot about them in 2 in the pre-sequel. Like a lot about them in 2 in the pre-sequel. And you learn a little bit more about them in 3 as well. But
are these characters like these are our saviors kind of thing, like that kind of part of the story? Or
so there isn't really the whole kind of theme of the game is that there isn't really like a hero going on.
Is it just because my thing is why? So are these just people that are hunting for this information for the fuck of it or for a greater cause?
Yeah, no, basically just for like money or fun or what have you. They've all got their own motivations,
Okay,
and
and so
they're
then
not.
why
Yeah.
is so Handsome Jack? He is the villain of the story, right?
From your perspective,
Yeah,
yeah.
from your perspective, absolutely. So your first introduction to Handsome Jack is him literally trying to blow you up on a train.
Hmm.
So like, and that entire time, you know Handsome Jack as the bad guy, and even until the end of 2, he is the bad guy. And then when you play 3, you learn a lot of how Handsome Jack became this.
Well, really pre-sequel, but
Oh, I meant pre-sequel. Sorry.
yeah.
I meant pre-sequel. In the pre-sequel, you learn a lot of why Jack became a maniacal narcissist.
Yeah.
Big
And
shift
you
with
work.
the I passed out. Yeah, first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do what?
Garrett on here saying that he passed out. He's supposed to jump in the call and be
Oh,
on the
I mean, you still
positive.
can, brother. But yeah, you really learn how Jack became became a bad guy, basically. Because in his eyes, he's always the good guy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's doing everything for the right reasons to himself. But I mean, all the traumatic stuff that happened to him, you can kind of understand why he went crazy. You know what I mean?
So he is crazy and he is trying to like take this shit for a bad cause. Like, is he
Bad
trying
cause
to
in that
cause-
he wants the vault monster for its power that it grants. Basically, he's gonna become like ultra rich or whatever.
So
And he
is
wants
he
to
just trying
wipe
to become rich, or is
bandits.
he trying to like take over the world and destroy
For
stuff or
him,
whatever?
him specifically, he says it's to unify the Borderlands. That's what he says. But
Like he's got a anti-bandit sort of thing going on as well.
He hates bandits, but ultimately that just means wiping out all of Pandora, which is where the Hyperion station is.
Well, I guess his like
stationed at.
primary anger is with Lilith, right? Because
Yeah.
So what is Pandora? This planet? Is it just like a desolate planet? Is it like
basically, yeah, it's a hellhole.
is this like some Dune, Mad Max type shit where like the
Yeah,
planet
actually,
is just,
1 for 1.
okay?
Yeah.
So the planet is just filled with
Who called it this dry, dusty armpit in Borderlands 3?
Oh yeah, that was Tyson.
Yeah.
Tyson Leon.
Got to get off this dirty, dry armpit.
Yeah.
Garrett says his actual reason was protecting his family, even if it killed them.
Yeah.
So basically,
there's a part of that.
So
Angel.
the reason, and this is why I said the reason he has justified it was because he lost his family, right? His wife was killed by Angel on accident, but still killed her.
Yeah.
And then like
Angel
ended
being
up-
his daughter, by the way.
Angel being his daughter, but also a siren,
Yeah.
which is how they discovered she had siren abilities.
So what's a siren in this world?
Siren are magical women that are blessed by the vault with specific powers, right?
Okay.
There can only be 7 in existence at all times. And Jack,
At any time, rather.
yeah, at any time. And Jack becomes very obsessed with collecting sirens, which is why he really wants Lilith. Because he has his daughter, Angel. He wants Maya, but not as bad as Lilith, because Lilith is like the one that he knows.
Like, it says only 6 allowed.
Is it 6? It might be 6.
Either way, honestly, not that big a deal.
Better they did 7 every day of the week, you know what I mean?
No, but he's particularly mad at Lilith because in the end of pre-sequel, she like bashes his face in, and that's why he's got the mask on, because he's got that burn.
There is a maximum of 6 sirens. That's right.
Yeah, I just didn't know if there was like an overarching like cause to why the people that you're playing as are doing this. Like if it's just to get rich, or if there's some like noble cause type of thing.
No, you're right, Garrett. There's only 6.
Nice.
If there's like some noble cause, or like Handsome Jack is just trying to rule the world, or if he's just trying to get rich, and so you're just trying to fight him there.
That just comes to perspective, right? Like, there are a lot of people who sympathize with Jack. You know what I mean? But there are a lot of people like, yeah, Jack's just a crazy ass dude. You know what I mean? So like,
So really, in 1, you're just doing it to do it, and 2, you're doing it because Jack will kill you otherwise.
right?
And 3, there is genuinely like you are absolutely definitely the good guy, and if you don't do this, the bad guy will end everything. Like
Mhm.
it's a lot more black and white in that game.
Yeah, in the prequel, you were actually hired by Handsome Jack.
Just paid outright to do it.
Yeah.
Now,
and then all of those characters from the prequel come back and, well, I say come back, but you've already played the second one, so they are characters from the second one that were in the prequel.
Okay, now do the characters from the first one just become like legacy characters or something like that? Like,
they're NPCs.
No, you mean, yes. Yeah, they're reoccurring characters, but you don't get to play them, unfortunately. So in Borderlands 2, Roland does die. Pretty, like, I would say
almost very early in.
I would say about a quarter. Oh no, because
that's during Angel. Yeah, that's about midpoint.
Midpoint, yeah.
I'll give it to you.
But either way, Roland ends up dying. Lilith, Brick, and Mordecai are fine. You do jobs for all three of them. Brick becomes the Slab King. Mordecai becomes a weird fucking, just an absolute weird fucking dude. Lilith becomes leader of a cult of the Firehawk, but doesn't know that she is, or doesn't really want to anyways.
What's with the psychos? Like, why are they like with the masks? Is that what they're called?
So there was a war. There was a war long before these games happened.
Is that what 4 is leading up to? Because I remember the trailer having like that massive like
those are all psychos. You saw what you saw there was all psychos.
Yeah,
I don't know that is
run into a group.
I don't know. Yeah, I like I said, I don't really know what the story of 4 is going to be because all we saw was an army and an army of psychos, right? So I mean, I guess it could be the prequel to all of the games. I doubt it, but.
They've used like psychos as their like secondary marketing ever since 2 came out as well.
Yeah.
Like you've had Claptrap and the psychos, and that's like their marketing because they've always got like the mask thing going on.
Yeah. So psychos, what was it? 4 is them finally patching up the story.
So that leads.
Are there many holes in the story?
That leads me to my next question: Is the overarching story of Borderlands good?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like, I mean, now
it's not like the draw for real.
I was gonna say there's really, it's not the draw, especially with 3. It's really not the draw, right? I mean, 2, the story was incredible, and a little bit of 2 story seeps into 3, but ultimately 1, 2, and pre-sequel have the best story. Well, not 1, 2, and pre-sequel have the best story. 3, there's not much of a story because the protagonists just suck in Borderlands 3. Although they do explain a couple of the siren powers, which I found really cool.
I just hope they aren't cyber psychos. Is that a thing?
That's
Cyberpunk
reference.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's another game I didn't really play.
They bring back the Watcher from TPS.
What's the Watcher?
I'm not really sure.
Is he like the Watcher in
TPS?
Marvel Comics?
Pre-sequel, but I can't remember
pre-sequel, okay.
Like, what enemy he's
the
talking
Watcher.
About. Or is that?
I don't know. I didn't play much of the pre-sequel. I didn't like it too much.
Oh, I think that might be the alien guy.
Oh, yeah. The one you meet like right at the beginning.
Yeah. There he is. The Iridium.
Yeah, the Iridium from the pre-sequel. Okay. So,
I thought that was supposed to be hinted at the end of Borderlands 2 when they did the that DLC. I can't remember what that one was called, but it came out like a year before BL3 did. The like weird Iridian Watcher guy showed up at the end of that cutscene.
Oh yeah.
And then they just didn't do anything with it in Borderlands 3, and I was like, huh?
They didn't do much with them in the pre-sequel either.
No, I mean,
kind of just beat ass and left.
Yeah.
So you brought up a whole thing of like the Forerunner and stuff like that from Halo. So now is like that ancient civilization trying to come back, or is somebody trying to like resurrect them, or
They're
type of
not
shit.
really gone anywhere. They just kind of come out whenever anybody is dumb enough to try to open a vault up.
At the start of 4, through a YouTuber leak, the Watcher is there talking about the war that was coming. Oh, okay. Well,
Spoilers.
spoilers, bud.
Spoilers.
The Iridians were an ancient, advanced, and now extinct alien race responsible for creating the planet-sized vaults on Pandora and other worlds, which were designed to contain powerful, dangerous beings.
Thanks, Google.
So like
they also created autonomous guardians. So basically, what you see is the guardians in Borderlands 3. So the guy that we're talking about, the Watcher, right, is an Iridian, an extinct race. He's apparently the last of his kind, as far as I can tell.
sounds like he needs
And
to get
Google.
fucking.
But the Guardians are what guard the vault, leading to the vault monster.
Oh.
So then once you release the vault monster, kill the vault monster, you have access to the vault.
And once again, the vaults just have ancient knowledge and like riches and stuff like that, right?
Riches as far as
Depends on the
guns
vault,
to loot.
Yeah, as
So
far
in the
as
games,
you,
yeah,
as far as you, the player character,
right. So the only thing you really
guns to
get
loot,
out of the
right,
vault is a piece of the language, but you also get a bunch of guns.
Yeah, but each vault was like built to store different things.
Different
It's just
parts
that those
of, like,
different
that civilization or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But as far as you, the
Prisons.
player, are concerned, it's like yeah. It's like who cares?
Yeah, I just didn't know if there's like a thing, like an importance of like this ancient civilization, like if they're gonna come back or if they're trying to come back or if they're trying
So
to
far,
Seemingly, I guess.
So far, there's no like definitive answer to that.
So and not to underplay it or anything, the story or anything. So I'm just trying to understand it. The whole thing is just we're a couple people wanting to loot this place and get money, get guns, and get riches.
So
We're not
the
trying to
thing
do
is
nothing.
like the vault hunters were told the vaults have untold riches, right? That's what they were told.
Yeah,
And that's what they were continuously told. But once they
in
opened it,
Borderlands,
they found
2
out that it was really not
yeah.
shit.
And one,
Right.
in one it was outright a trap, and in 2 there were echo logs all over the place, wherein Jack himself outright lured all of the vault hunters that you play as to Pandora to open the vault for him. So
Okay,
it's basically always a trap.
And Jack is just using the hunters to do the job for him.
Yes.
But at the same time, Jack is trying to get rid of vault hunters after he then he's like,
yeah, that's
so the idea is like if you open the vault, you are entitled to what's inside of it, right? So if Jack then kills the people who open the vault, he's the one who's entitled to what's left.
And that's why Hyperion, his company, is in charge of the respawn stations as well. Whenever you die in that game, the bad guy brings you back so you can continue doing his job for him.
I like that because like we talked about that. Well, once again, it's 2K that made it. We talked about it in BioShock, how they tie in your respawning to like the lore and shit like that.
Yeah.
We need to do a 4-man series run. Yeah, that'd be fun.
What's up?
I wouldn't hate that. Get in
Hey,
here.
man. I'll boot it up right now.
You are there right now. We're
Like
switching
right
the
now,
stream
dude.
around, baby.
I did find it.
I've been saying that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been saying that shit for years.
Yo, a 4-stack would be incredible content.
It'd be so fun.
Respawns
Respawns
aren't
aren't canon though.
I feel like
No,
they were
they-
in 2 specifically.
So in one it was not. I think in 2 they did explain it. And then like it just became a thing. Well, no, in 3 it was a different company that did it, right? But no.
Downloading 1 now. I can't play 1 because I don't own it, but I did. 3 is free on the Game Pass. So if we wanted to play that, I can play that. That's about it.
Oh, does Buddy want to do them all in order? I see. That might be a bit tough.
Well, 1 is so tough to play, man.
Keep checking that. Make sure it's stable. But yeah, no, I just wanted to get an understanding of the story because what it seems like, and I didn't know if how the story was, like they're trying to, and I think why it brought to my attention because I just recently watched the new Jurassic World, and the whole premise of that was basically that people going to get certain things, to make a certain thing, to betterment of their company. But then the other side was trying to get them to help humanity and stuff. So
Yeah, there's that sort of overarching anti-company message as like a background theme in the Borderlands games as well, because there's like a fairly anarchistic.
how are we gonna do this series and not?
Garrett, here's the thing, bud. I don't.
This
think we
thing
can.
probably isn't happening.
I was gonna say because I can't. I own them all on Xbox, and the first 3 are not crossplay.
Oh, are they not?
Well,
Borderlands 1
3
pre-sequel
is,
and 2 are not crossplay.
Damn.
3 is the only one that's crossplay.
Well, you got your answer there, Chief. We can only play the third one. $70 for this
It's
bitch.
the newest one, baby.
Yeah, that's default now.
That's crazy, man. It's probably gonna be free on Game Pass, so don't worry.
No.
After a little bit, it probably will be.
No. They don't. Gearbox and 2K don't add their stuff to their Game Pass.
But it's on there right now.
Or Xbox Game Pass, I should say.
Yeah,
Borderlands 3 is not on Xbox Game Pass right now.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
You just checked.
Yeah, we just checked.
It's on PC Game Pass.
Ah, I see. I don't.
It is
have
not on
any,
Xbox Game Pass.
I see.
Yeah, I would figure because all these are on the Xbox Game Pass. That I know.
Not all of them.
Oh.
Anyway,
Well, you know. Yep. So if we want to play it, we got to do 3.
That's
we
no
started
issue.
we started 3. Started
Like months
3
ago.
Like months ago.
3
Wow.
comma.
Okay. And didn't get off the first planet. Hey, that's all on you guys.
Yeah, you never played again, Garrett.
I wasn't on you. That was all on you guys.
Ooh, dang.
It's all your guys' fault, not mine.
You didn't play with us.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't.
Yeah,
that's all your
exactly.
guys'
It
fault,
can't
not
be
mine.
his fault. He wasn't there.
Me,
I was
it was me, Mikey, JD, and Garrett. We
That'll
all
do it.
played, and then
And I'd hate to say it, but that'll do it every time.
me, and Mikey started another one like right after, and then nobody played it again. And
Yeah, I
was
remember
like,
because I
"Alright,
was in the
cool."
call with you guys for the most part of that. When I was, I think I was in the call when you get stopped. You swapped to Total Warhammer. How's that my fault?
I did not swap to Total. I still have the game installed, Garrett. You got off that night, said you were tired. You went to bed, right? And I
Having
was
an
like,
argument about
okay,
something that happened 3 months ago.
so I'm gonna play something else. And the next day, I talked to you. Guess what we didn't do, Garrett?
we're
right.
waiting, like we're sitting here waiting for his
Yeah,
response.
so
to
I'll
chat.
type
Type that in,
listen,
baby.
I'm
We
gonna
will
get
wait
silent
40
until
seconds.
I'll wait.
No talking until Garrett responds in chat. No.
Everybody, hold up. We are not doing content right now.
Pause. Oh, well, while we wait for Garrett to respond,
Yeah.
this is
What do you
whenever
got?
I can promote this.
Heck yeah, baby.
That's what we're going to use it as a promotion time. If you're somebody that enjoys,
You like powder?
if you're somebody that enjoys
Put a
food, but
claptrap
you
in my closet.
can't ever pick what to eat, you don't know what to eat, you hate choosing what to eat, all that eating, there's something in our link tree that can help you out with that. We got 10 free meals of HelloFresh. If you're not familiar with HelloFresh, you can go there, pick out meals.
Unfortunately, there's still picking involved. So
Yeah, there's still a little bit of picking. But you can set it. But the only things that you got to pick is your type of dietary thing. And if you want to go in and pick more detailed stuff, you can. But if you want to eat, if you want to eat
Pescatarian.
only fish, chicken, meat, or no meat at all, you can pick all throughout that.
gay.
They can send you up to
Whoa,
7 meals
whoa.
a day.
Simmer.
No, no, just move on.
Yep. They can send you up to 7 meals a day, or you can go all the way down to like 2 meals a day. They send you. It comes in a big box. I actually have my box over there by the door.
Nice box.
I'll get that real quick so they know that I'm.
No, you don't
serious
have
when I
to. No,
I'm
really,
gonna
you
do
don't
it.
have to. No, that's okay. You don't have to.
So, well, it's too late for
Great.
any of that.
Great.
We have to.
Great. Look
The
at my
viewers have
box.
to know that we
I got
use
I got HelloFresh too, guys. I'm cool. I'm stupid. Look at me. I have this stupid box.
Bullshit.
Boom Bing Pow. He uses it. Believe it or not.
But
Boom
yeah,
bang pow. That box has been there for a month and a half.
No, this is the new one. Ass fuck.
Yeah,
My
left cheek.
It still has the fresh ice in it, fuckhead. So yeah, it's fresh. We just got it today.
You just put it in there.
Hello, fresh.
Bitch.
Whoa.
I can't show you.
Simmer.
I can't show you this because it has my address on it. But
his default is calling me names like a child.
No, and don't get me wrong, I do that too.
It says fucking you. But
When's the last time I called you a name?
dude, like literally.
Let me say a fridge review.
Let me see your
Let me
fridge.
see your fridge.
Fridge review.
Yeah, I can show you.
Said,
What's
hey, get
barely
this
in the
channel
fridge.
up to 200 subscribers, and we'll do a fridge review. Let me just promise things for him for you.
Get us up to 300 because I think we're already at 2. We're at 208 right now.
My bizad.
Give us
300.
300 and I'll show you the inside of my fridge. No, but they send you a big box with your meals in it. They send you those big old boxes of ice in there to keep them cool and shit. And sometimes they'll send you a sweet treat. But they give you a little cue card that shows you how to cook the meal. It's all fresh ingredients. Fresh produce, raw ingredients as well. Nothing processed or anything like that. We had 10 free meals in that link tree. Also inside there is a 30-day free trial of Hulu. You can't eat without watching something. I know I can't. So get over there and watch, everything new that's on there.
Gap.
Huh?
He said, skill issue, nothing, dude.
Stupid. But also within there, it's a new one, a new partnership that we have with something called Dubby.
You like powder?
You like the powder? No. So Dubby is basically your energy, gamer drink kind of thing. You're sitting here late at night playing games all the way up until 3 o'clock in the morning. You need a little extra boost. You can get a little shaker, get the tubs of the powder, stuff like that. They got all sorts of different flavors to, for your liking. I think they have non-caffeinated as well. Different shakers that you can purchase too on top of
an
that.
anime waifu cup.
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
You can sit there, get your shake on, get you a little boost while you're gaming. But if you use the code, I don't have it. I need to put it up on the screen. But the code is S Nostalgia. You use that in the checkout, you get 10% off. So that's a cool one that we got. We love that one. So definitely go check that out if you need that little bit of boost. Also inside that link tree is all of our social medias and stuff like that. Go follow us over there. Also something that you can go to if you're a content creator yourself, i.e. making music or art or anything else like that. We do a 10-minute pre-show usually that we want to showcase your art and your music. So you can go to that link right there, submit your art, submit your music, and we'll showcase it through the show and give you a little shout out and help promote your stuff along and help build the creative community that we have going on over here. So, shameless plug over with. But if you know any of that, this benefits you too.
Oh yeah.
Dear God, shut up.
Yeah, sitting here telling me to shut up about our promotions for our channel. Jesus.
Sometimes I just be shit talking to shit talk, man.
Exactly, and then you're sitting there saying that I just call you names when I get bored or whatever.
That's old news, bro. Shut up.
We're just so mean to you
such
for no
a
reason.
gaslighting cunt. You know that?
Old news, bro. Shut up.
Oh,
just like a woman, bro.
You heard it here first, folks. James is misogynistic.
Correct?
Yikes.
I was right. Women, am I right?
Woman.
Okay, I gotta settle down. I gotta settle down before my shaves my teeth. God.
Dude, you come in there and
She's gonna beat me up in my sleep.
At least shut your camera off for that one. We don't need to get demonetized for that.
I did, actually.
She comes in here, all you hear is, ow! God, that'd be great.
That'd be insane.
Back into the Borderlands. So now you said there's other planets.
Yeah.
So these other planets, so is just Pandora the only one that's just like desolate dune type, Mad Maxy?
It's the only
Yep.
one that is all sand.
Okay.
Promethea you go to in 3. It's like a big cityscape type situation.
Like Coruscant type stuff.
I'm gonna pretend like I know what that is.
Star Wars,
Star Wars.
the city planet, like where the
James, is that right?
Yeah.
All right, then
that's
yes. Thank you.
If anybody out of the two that knows more about Star Wars, it's me. Between James,
no,
and I.
sorry, it wasn't-
first. James needed to confirm.
Yeah.
Sorry. No. I wasn't asking about the Star
tattooed on
Wars.
my fucking body. Actually.
He was asking me-
I was
he was
asking
asking
whether or
me
not that
about
was
the
a good
Borderlands.
comparison.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
Yeah,
thought you were
yeah,
like
yeah.
coming to him for like, bitch, I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, I don't know much about Star Wars at all.
Yeah, no,
So I
Coruscant
wanted to
is-
make sure that was a
it is-
good.
Entire planet.
I mean,
is a city.
so Promethea is not as big or as populated as Coruscant is.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
because it's
it
the
is-
Atlas planet.
it's a
so
more
it's not
it is
great.
a-
established.
It is a
planet.
metropolitan. It is a
Okay.
Yeah,
metropolitan.
It's like a California
basically,
or something.
The first planet you visit after Pandora is Promethea, and it's the home to the Atlas Corporation, which had just been taken over by a dude named Reese. And
It was the guy you play
basically-
in the Borderlands Telltale game.
Trouble
the
with it,
first Borderlands Telltale game.
I might know a thing or two about Star Wars. You got to put the finger up. Yeah, I might know a thing or two about Star Wars.
And you just point to your tattoo.
Yeah, so it's like, bitch, I know what I'm talking about.
He started flexing on me for no reason.
Yeah, I thought you were questioning me. I was like, I know my Star Wars.
Never.
So what about the other planets? I'm assuming there's like, they try different
yeah.
stuff. Like one's like really
So
hot, or
Promethea-
one's really cold, or something like that. I'm assuming.
No, there's not.
Well, the moon. You go to the moon in Borderlands
yeah.
pre-sequel.
The pre-sequel, yeah, but in Borderlands 3, where you actually get to see, So in pre-sequel,
planets.
the moon was cold.
Well, yeah,
But-
rightfully so.
So in Borderlands 3, where you go to actual planets, Eden 6 is like this jungle area, which is home to the Jacobs Corporation.
They
And then
describe it
there's-
as rather swamp-assy. Is
Yeah, they
That's
do.
funny.
Eden 6 is the best planet in the whole game.
oh yeah,
by the way.
easily. Yeah.
Easily the best.
That's also
planet
where
in the whole game.
That's also where Ice-T is at. Is on Eden
Ice-T's
6.
Yeah, I just kind of figured because most video games.
That's where you learn Hammerlock's gay.
It's true. Actually, that's not true. You knew
like-
he was gay in Borderlands 2 if you looked for it, but
Yeah, I mean, if you paid attention, sure. But in
Um,
Borderlands 3, if you're not,
he gets
an
gay
audio
married
log-
in that game. Yeah.
he gets homosexual married in one of the DLCs, which is the best DLC.
The best
like,
DLC.
I think in all of Borderlands franchise, it's probably. The
I'm
best
gonna
DLC.
disagree, but it is good.
I don't know which one would be better. Maybe
It's got to be Tiny
Assault and-
Tina.
I was gonna say
gotta
Assault
be
and
Tiny
Dragon's
Tina's.
Keep is probably the best. Spawned a whole game out of it, so.
Yeah, but a bad game. Yeah,
Wait,
it is
that
a canon description. Yeah.
Swamp
it is.
sassy. It's not
Not
swamp,
swamp
sassy,
sassy,
just
but
swamp
yeah.
assy.
Yeah, there
Finding him
is
a boyfriend
that.
in two. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
is. There is that. I forgot about that.
But yeah, Tyrene Calypso describes that planet as swamp assy.
Oh, okay.
One of
Yeah.
the things I will say about Borderlands is it's like a lot of the side quests that you'll do in that game are actually very, very funny.
Yeah, this game has. I feel like this series has the most worth to do side quest of
Yeah.
like any game.
And
Series.
it's not just one or two side quests that are worth to do. I dare say like almost all of them are worth
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah, I was about to
I
ask
just-
if, like,
they're-
if the game had anything in it where you're just like, okay, like we gotta do this again. You know what I mean?
I mean, once you've done them a lot, it's kind of just like, yeah, I guess we'll
So,
do this. But like,
yeah, for the most part, like in Borderlands 2 especially, it's like when I have to redo normal and hard mode to get to very hard mode, that sucks. But
yeah.
Oh no, how would find a boyfriend willing to go through the swamps to get that ass? Well, it's a dedicated.
I'll tell you what, JD, we need to figure it out.
We need to get you a leap pad so we can go back over your.
Yeah, man.
You need to
idea.
watch the podcast on your leapfrog so you can.
Oh no!
learn.
Maybe-
How would
just type in.
find a boyfriend willing to go through the swamps to get
Oh
to
no!
that ass?
It's like
It's like half of it. Half of it was like super good, but like the start of it was.
you
rough.
lost me at the start.
yeah. Either way, it's in the reverse because he has to go to the swamp to get some booty.
Yeah, I just didn't know if there's like, because there's so many so many games like you do the quest and you're just like, ugh, come on. It's like I don't know if there's like we got another settlement kind of thing going
No,
on.
not really.
No, there's none of that Ubisoft bullshit in there.
No.
Like no, like
if you just
Preston
run
Garvey
through the
type.
if you just run through the
or-
main game, you'll get to like the good content within a day easy.
Yep. Playing the game unlocks all the content. And there's no like.
Okay, grammar isn't good today. My bad. Well, we're gonna make it your bad. Today is what we're doing. But yeah. Well, I was asking about the planets because like I just figured most games like whenever they do different types of planets, it's always some sort of different elemental. You know,
they don't have
you have to try to get over. Like there's always like a water planet or
they don't have like
planet.
the gimmicks so much.
Yeah,
but I mean, like there are certain situations where there'll be like lava on the ground or whatever, but none of that like
they don't
the
make
whole
it a
planet
whole like mechanic of that mission or whatever.
To be fair, okay, so they did do that. They did that in pre-sequel, and nobody liked that game, so they never did it again. Basically, is what it is.
You use prequel games to try new stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it was a full release title. That was the problem.
In pre-sequel, for about half of the game, there were sections in which you had to deal with oxygen because you were on the moon, and the whole thing doesn't have air.
Oh, I do. Yeah, in 2, wasn't there some of that?
No,
not really. No,
I thought I swear I watched or played a little bit of a Borderlands where there was a part where you had to get oxygen because you were like on the moon or like on.
Yeah,
something.
that's just in 2. Yeah, not 2. That's pre-sequel. Just in pre-sequel.
Okay, then I must have been watching them play pre-sequel then. So
tough piece.
Yep.
Not that bad. It's a good game. I'll die on this hill. I'll be the only one dying on this hill. I don't care.
Genuinely. I don't even really like the guns in the game, man. The laser guns were weird.
Okay, no, I'm not one to use a laser gun. I mean, you know me well enough to know that I'm only going to use pistols and snipers. So I basically only
something I would do. Yeah.
Yeah, I basically only run J.
Great.
So.
Yeah. No.
A couple of guys who miss their shots constantly.
Who?
Got a couple owls on the chat. Who?
You hear about that guy that got possessed by an owl?
See that cat that's trying to get into the air conditioner? What's that cat doing?
I'm trying to get into the air conditioner, apparently. I don't know.
Such a goofy cat. Where's the one fuzzball that keeps jumping on the pad? What's she doing?
Not in here right now.
But
I don't
no, what else?
I started the Discord and like all of my effects on the soundboard were like turned on. And I was like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" Oh, fuck!
He's like in this like super high pitched voice and everything's all done up weird. But yeah, I'm just trying to get an understanding of it because like I do want to give it a go. Like I said, I've never played it, but I want to kind of know what I'm getting into, especially because like it is like a bit of a, about to be 4 games going into it, and like I said, I don't know nothing about it. I know a couple characters' names, but they're only the main like big characters. Like I said, the characters that people like are fondling over, and then the whole idea of a vault, but I didn't even know what a vault was. I thought it was a creature. You know what I mean? So. It's one of those things. It's like I said, like you said, James. It's one of those games that are definitely up my alley, and I think something that I was going to bring up earlier. I liked the thought of I like the idea of like the boss fights. You know what I mean? And it's like, I like the idea of a game that's going to take a while to beat this boss. That's why I was enjoying playing Fallout 76 because you're not going
to find that in Borderlands.
That's not true. That's outright not true. That's why 2 is the best one, is because 2 had real real raid bosses in it. Like,
oh well, yeah. I guess if you're talking about like the end stuff, that's true. But if you don't play that at all, then you're not gonna find that.
I don't know. Well, I like that type of stuff. Like, that's what I liked about playing 76 and going against like the Scorched Beast. Going out there and fighting that. You know what I mean? Just like something that's going to take a minute and like actually work through it. Because like I hate playing shooter games where it just feels easy. You know what I mean? Or like the later levels of Fallout 4 or Fallout in general, where you're just kind of running through everything. I want to challenge.
That's where mods coming in.
You've really got both sides of that in Borderlands. Like if you play like Salvador in Borderlands 2 early game, you're going to just chow through everything very easily.
Very easily. Late game gets real rough, bub.
Yeah, like especially once you start hitting overpower levels and whatnot in Borderlands 2 especially, you'll have to really use your brain a bit to actually have fun.
Something Salvador players don't do.
Yeah, I think it's something where I think we've gotten to a point in games, or at least I've gotten to a point in games where it's just easy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I'm just finding games where it's just like I'm just kind of breezing through this, and I don't like that. I want to get my ass whooped in the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's. I mean, you're not. I mean, I'm going to be completely honest with you. You're not going to get that in like the entire story of.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm going to get my ass whooped in there.
I mean, you'll die. You'll die for sure, but it's not going to be like. I have to restart this whole section of the game because I died. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like because like whenever when I play like Fallout 4, like if I were to boot up Fallout 4 right now, I will probably die maybe once in like the 2 hours that I'm playing it or whatever. And that for me is like it's cool, like glad I'm not dying in the game or whatever. But
it's when you add mods. I'll say it again.
I'm just gonna up the difficulty at that point. I don't want to.
I've always played those games on the hardest difficulty.
I would put it on the hardest difficulty and still not die for 2 hours.
No, it's just like I'm gonna change something before I add mods to it. I'm not a modding kind of guy.
Brother, it's one mod. It's just a difficulty adjuster.
Sure. I sit here and I watch Anna's crash 20 times.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. The problem with Bethesda games, right, is they have a maximum level for their enemies, which is level 35 most of the time. Okay. So once you get to level 35 in those games, you're at the maximum difficulty that these enemies will ever be at.
Outright not true for Skyrim at the very least. I know once you hit higher levels, they switch out the enemies that you face for different enemies.
Right. But that alone still caps at 50.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's like 100 for Skyrim.
It's definitely not 100.
I know.
Skyrim has like a higher effective level cap. It's
gotten to the point where I still need to play because I didn't get that far in Oblivion. I still need to play that and play the remastered of that because I've never played Oblivion ever, and I've never really gotten that far in Skyrim either because I'm not a fantasy kind of guy. I'm more of the sci-fi kind of thing. So I've always fell more towards Fallout.
So the hardest enemies in Skyrim, at least, are to be level 32, which would be the dragons, the dragons and the giants and the mammoths.
Mm.
Never fought a mammoth.
The mammoths are to be like level 28, where the giants that guard them are level 32. The dragons are roughly level 28 to level 32 as well. Dragons. Oh, dragons.
You know what?
You know what? In the later game, actually, the named dragons will be up to level 75. So
there you go.
There we go.
Because
stronger variants on harder difficulties can be up to level 100. Okay,
hey,
so
I was right.
You are right. So a lot of the scaling depends on your difficulty as well as what stage of the game you're in.
So my issue is that I've literally never played Skyrim on anything less than master difficulty.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I don't know. So I think I could get, as long as I'm playing, I'll have to try it by myself. I feel like, obviously with most games, you're going to have more fun playing with friends than anything.
I feel like that's intended for this game.
Sure. I'll give it a go, try to give it a go by myself, I guess.
Fallout Frost, best mod for 4. I disagree. I hate that mod.
But if everybody else downloads 3, then obviously I'll give that a go. But
anytime, dog.
But Cody booted it up yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'll have to get it downloaded after the show. Give it a whirl. Yeah, because like I said, like this whole hour and a half right now has just been a testament to why I should play it. Because everything is screaming down my alley, and everything that you guys are telling me, that I don't see anything inherently bad about it. You know what I mean?
And the thing is like the DLCs for the game are also very fun. Like all of them are very fun. Well, 2 has headhunters. The 2 headhunters are fucking annoying, and there's the Hammerlock DLC in 2 that's also very annoying. But like all in all, the DLCs are fun.
Yeah, I need like I was sitting there like complaining about it last night, like needing a game to like that has like a little bit of a story, but a little bit of something like that I'm playing, because like I just been playing Arena and doing that, and then I'll jump into Helldivers. I've been the past couple of days jumping into Helldivers with Garrett, but Arena I'm playing by myself, and that's Tarkov, so I'm just punching myself in the dick the whole time.
Genuinely, from what I've heard from you today, like if you're into that sort of like sci-fi type thing, I genuinely think you'd like Cyberpunk a lot.
Yeah, so I mean Cyberpunk,
really
I know I would like
I've
Cyberpunk.
also been telling him that too.
No, I've played I don't know how long of Cyberpunk, but
Yeah, but you played it like close to release, didn't you?
Yeah,
on
release.
I literally played it like not too long after release, and then I played it because how long has that game been out?
I think it's going on
6 years.
5 years. I think
I played it a couple years after, when they fought, like the first time they said we fixed it, and then whenever I loaded in, whatever your buddy's name is,
Jackie.
5 years ago.
Jackie, yeah,
JD.
He like
Jackie.
What's something Wells, Jay Wells, whatever his name is.
Oh, I thought you were talking about JD. I was like, what do you mean Jackie? Yeah, Jackie.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Jackie.
I know
your
who
friend,
you're talking about.
He literally just walked through the car. I was like, all right, like I'm gonna whisk over that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever.
He said my optics are malfunctioning.
Yeah.
The Karoshis.
But then, literally, the loading cutscene is just him T-posing, gliding across the street, and then you see my headless ass fucking T-pose and glide across the street, because your character doesn't have a head because that's the camera or whatever. So it's like my character wasn't even supposed to be in that shot, but for some reason my model is going through.
I don't think the game was like truly fixed until like mid to late 2024.
Yeah. So I haven't tried the game in a very long time. I know I would enjoy it because it definitely is like up my alley of stuff, and like what I played is cool.
It still has a few goofy bugs.
Oh
but
yeah,
really, it's just a lot. A lot of the time, when I play, it's a lot of the time just like cars flipping out of nowhere, and it doesn't happen that often. It'll be like a car just like hits one random thing and it goes flying through the air. And
Which,
I'm like,
I mean,
well, that's pretty funny.
It's funny if it's like a funny little goofy thing, sure. Because like in my Call of Duty, I was having a bug where every time I killed somebody, they flew across the room. You know what I mean?
Hilarious.
That should just be default, honestly.
Yeah, dude, straight
that
up.
was genuinely just funny as hell.
Imagine playing Halo and not having the head buster thing turned on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, every time I booted up Cyberpunk, it was just bug after bug after bug. So
yeah, I get that.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not mean to push that.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, like I'm gonna give Borderlands a go. I think that's my conclusion to this podcast, is that I will give it a try, an honest try, see how I feel about it, and kind of go from there. So for you two that have played the game, and for everybody in chat, how did you feel about the movie?
Didn't watch it. Couldn't be asked.
Did anybody watch the movie? I heard that it was nothing but dog shit because you had that red hair girl or whatever. Was it Moxie?
No.
Or
that was supposed to be Lilith.
Okay, yeah. So Lilith was played
supposed to be like that.
The Lilith was played by the girl.
Yeah, and Kevin Hart was supposed to be Roland.
Wasn't he?
Look up. No, yeah, he was Roland.
Okay.
Technically, in the movie, they named him Roland. But that's not no. If you look up pictures of like Lilith and Roland, first of all, Lilith is a good foot shorter than Roland and not 2 feet taller than Roland.
Yeah, that's the thing. But Kevin Hart is very short,
The highlight of the Borderlands movie was Jack Black playing Claptrap. That was like the only the only
And it doesn't even, it doesn't matter whether or not he did a good job, because if Jack Black is in a movie, you can bet your ass that James will say that he was the highlight.
Very true.
Period.
That's honestly true.
But yeah, I looked at
Look at this cast, dude. We have
Jamie Lee
what's
Curtis.
her name? Jamie Lee Curtis as Tanith.
And
What the
then,
hell is going on?
like, what's her name from, I think, the Conjuring movies, right? Is who that was?
No.
I'm pretty sure that's who that was. Oh, no.
You think
No, it's
Kate Blanchett's?
She
You think
played...
Kate Blanchett's in the Conjuring movies? I just watched all of those movies.
She looked like her for a second. I couldn't remember who it was. But no, she played Hela in Thor Ragnarok, and then she played in Lord of the Rings. I don't know who she played in there, but
in Lord of the Rings, she played Galadriel.
But isn't
Great actress. Had
isn't
no
Lilith-
business being in a Borderlands movie.
isn't Lilith like younger?
Yeah.
And nothing against Kate Blanchett. She's an attractive woman.
Look at this picture right here. Look at that picture to the right. Look at the height difference of them just sitting down.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart's
Like,
not
come
a big
on.
dude.
And why is Krieg just chilling with these guys? What's going on here? I didn't watch this movie because like the trailer was just like, this seems so inaccurate to any Borderlands game. And I know that they said that this has nothing to do with the games at all. The height difference, bro.
Well, that's the thing, though. Even though you say it has nothing to do with the games, but like you're still using the fucking characters.
You're
from
using the
game.
IP.
Yeah, it's the
Look,
IP.
Tanith is not 65 years old. Krieg had no business being with Tina, Roland, or Lilith. Lilith is not 2 feet taller than Roland.
Yeah, you've got a point, actually. Krieg wouldn't be here. There's no Maya.
He wouldn't.
There's no Maya.
At all. Maya is in the movie, but she
Okay.
is nowhere to be found here. He's just in the car, right?
He's
Look at
just
that
big
other
chilling
picture
for
he
no
just had up
reason.
in the car,
Yeah.
right? The Krieg is just there. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, Claptrap is poorly CGI'd in there. Like he looks like he looks.
Dude,
I know
it
you
just-
guys
it
can't
was-
see it on the channel. Not having Ashley Birch as Tiny Tina was a crime. Ashley Birch. I don't know.
I'm assuming that's her voice actor, probably.
Probably. Yes, it was her voice actor. But
I don't know.
Oh, she does like primarily indie type stuff, huh?
She's in a TF fucking source filmmaker video. That's wild. But yeah, no, from like what I've seen about it, and this is where like video game movies were terrible, because this is also like around the time that the Monster Hunter movie came out too. I think.
well, no, it's not. But
A couple years
again,
after.
a few years after. That came out last year, right? I think the Monster
No, the
Hunter
Monster
movie came
Hunter
out.
movie's been out for a couple of years now.
And what I'm,
I think he
what I'm
means the
saying is
Borderlands
the Borderlands movie came out
the
last
Borderlands movie came out. Nah, I think the Borderlands movie's been out for at least 2
I think
years.
it's 2 by now.
2-3 years. But yeah, because here's a comparison: a Lilith, and then
year. Borderlands movie came out last year. Monster
there
Hunter
you
movie
go.
came out in 2020.
2020. Okay. But yeah, between Lilith in the game and
Jesus.
Lilith in,
Jesus Christ.
like I said, Kate Blanchett, she's a pretty woman, but
She's not a bad looking woman, but my God, is that not Lilith?
Lilith looks very much younger, and honestly, the game version looks a little bit prettier. Not, you know.
It also looks like they didn't bother to do the siren tattoos.
Oh
on her
yeah,
either.
dude, Penn and Teller in Borderlands 3, bro. Oh, I
Yeah,
love
true,
that
true.
mission so much,
Yeah.
dude. Oh my God. Oh, and they're named Pain and Terror.
That's right.
Oh my God, man. Oh, what a good mission that was. Yeah, there's Brick, Mordecai, Lilith, and Old Rolly.
Yeah, because like this could have been fuck.
Look at Roland. Look at
take-
Roland and tell me that's Kevin Hart.
I would say Terry Crews. I'd rather take.
Give me
Dude, Terry
I'll
Crews.
take it. I fucking hate this guy, but give me Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Like
Aye,
literally.
aye.
I would have rather Terry Crews, because Terry Crews.
I mean, yeah,
genuinely.
genuinely, but like,
Terry Crews is a big
you know what?
dude,
Give
and
me
he's funny.
give me any other famous black man to play that role.
Yeah.
I'll take Cedric the Entertainer, dude.
But
Yeah, give me
I
an
think-
Eric Andre.
I think if you're looking at, because have had any white girl.
I've been watching the Righteous Gemstones, and I just finished the season with Eric Andre in it, dude. It's so fucking funny.
Garrett also
Could have
says, could have
found
any white girl
any
in a community
white girl.
college and would have been closer to Lilith. I mean, yeah, probably.
Genuinely.
But I would say, like, with Roland, I would say Terry Crews. This is just for me, not knowing the characters and just knowing some actors. Terry Crews, maybe Dave Bautista as whatever this guy's name is.
Not anymore. Dave Bautista is a lean boy now.
Oh, yeah. But any other big, burly white dude, I mean,
Give me Henry Cavill.
Yeah, he probably would have did it. I don't know for the skinny dude.
Give me Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg. That would have been weird. And I don't even know who I would pick for Lilith either. I would rather, if you're going to use big actors, I'd rather you use like Scarlett Johansson or something.
Give me Jenna Ortega.
She's had red hair, and she looked fine.
Look at Moxie. Look right there in the middle, down.
Here,
right there. That's supposed to be Moxie, bro. Close.
Doesn't look terrible. Why do all these characters look much older than they do in the game? Like every character looks much older than what they are in the game, because it's like Lilith.
I don't know, man.
Much older. Whoever this character with
Tanith.
Yeah.
Tanith is a first and foremost.
You got a list?
Bitch. Is it Tanith or Tanith?
Yeah, it's Tennis.
Tannis, whatever. She's a bitch.
Yeah, true. That's like half her character, so whatever.
Like Kate Blanchett looked great in Thor, but I just don't. She just looks weird with this weird red.
Yeah, like
hair.
it's stylized weird. Like they wanted to get that sort of vibe, but it kind of just gave her a 5 head. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like the end credit scene of Venom, whenever they showed Cletus Cassidy and they put a big giant red wig on Woody Harrelson. This looks stupid. Tanith was a great character.
No, I'm spreading.
Now everybody's doing it on purpose. Now I'm being gaslit. This is a psyop.
Wild. So what's our verdict on Borderlands? Where would you rank?
Fucking great.
Oh, like out of 10.
Like
I
out of
see.
10, where would you rank Borderlands as a whole? And then
as a whole.
Oh, as a whole.
As a
6.5.
Yeah, 6.
Really?
Yeah, Borderlands 1 wasn't that good. 3 is kind of I'd call it like a 8, 7.5 probably.
Yeah.
See, the thing is if
Two
you're
is a 9.
If you're counting it as a whole, one pre-sequel and Tiny Tina's really
drag it down by hard. Yeah,
like
Tiny Tina's alone is a 0 game. Like
Tiny Tina's is. I mean, that's an opinion.
If you're just gonna play the game that you like, it's a straight 9 out of 10.
If you play the mainline games, you play 1, 2, and 3. I'd dare to say 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. But if you're like the franchise as a whole, dude, it's not. Like again, pre-sequel 1 is a good game. It's just it's not very playable, really. Honestly, yeah, it's so different.
Is
than 2
1
and
a
3.
game that you can go back to right now and play it and be just fine?
So if you haven't played any of the other ones and you go out and play 1 now, I feel like
you're gonna have a good time.
You'll like it. Yeah,
have a good time. But if you played 2 and 3,
then you play the rest of them.
Yep, you play 2 and 3, you'd be like, wow, I really now understand why 1 is not. It doesn't hold a candle.
So like. So Borderlands 1 isn't an old game to where, like, old enough to where if you go back to it, it's going to be, like, a little rough to play.
Not really.
No,
I mean, there will be features you'll miss. Like, there's no mantling or whatever.
Like Cody said, like, it's not an old game. Like, if it was a standalone game, no sequels, good game. You know what I mean? Good game, great play. But because it has sequels, and it happens to have sequels that are just better than the original.
Way better, yeah.
It's it doesn't hold a candle to the other games.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's like when you're playing a game that's similar to a game you already know, and the time you put into it, you're thinking, "Wow, I could be doing this instead."
Okay.
7 out of 10 now that it's in my head again. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tiny Tina's one, because the thing is like they knew they really really fucked it up. You know what I mean? It was like,
Yeah.
because they tried fixing it like multiple times, but it just wasn't hitting, and they had already lost everybody. So
Now-
like a lot of people are just like Tiny Tina's does not exist.
Now, are the Telltale games canon?
Yes, and very fun.
Yeah.
Okay, those are good games.
Yeah. So Telltale's the first Telltale's games. Actually, the story to that leads directly to Borderlands 3, where the ending of that Telltale. You don't know exactly what happens to Reese, but you see him with the Atlas case. So, and then in Borderlands 3, you see him at Atlas running the company. So
the Telltale games does tie into mainline characters, and
Yes.
At least the first one does. I didn't.
So
play
the second one, I think, is before the fourth one and after the third.
Oh, that's crazy. That the older game now is a prequel.
The Telltale's games came after 3.
The fourth one hasn't. The fourth game is dropping soon, right? So what we're thinking is that the events of Telltale 2 are going to come before pre-sequel, and they might loop it back in. Like
I don't know that I don't know that that's 100% true.
But that's the guess.
I'm guessing. Yeah, genuinely, I'm guessing.
I thought the Telltale games are a lot older than.
The new Telltale game came out after. So Borderlands, the Telltale series Part 2 came out after Borderlands 3, but the first Telltales came out after pre-sequel?
Yeah, it was only like a year or two before Borderlands 3 came out.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't know.
It was fun up until I blew up the ocean. I dare say the best part of the whole game.
That's the best part, dog.
I hate bots on Twitch, man.
Straight up.
Bots on Twitch are gross. Coming up in here, mucking it up. I'll just run an ad. So if you're a bot in my chat, you gotta watch an ad. Deal with it. Or subscribe. But yeah, so I just wanted to get your guys' kind of feeling on the overarching thing that is Borderlands and how you felt about it. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna check it out. Seems like a fun time, especially if everybody else is playing.
Listen, here's the thing: if you start with 3, you're gonna have a good time. Once you play 2, you're gonna realize that 2 is the best game in Borderlands history, and probably will always be the best game in Borderlands history.
And we say
and then
that,
you're never gonna want to play 1.
Yeah, it is hard to know for sure that we don't have like nostalgia goggles for 2. Now, I would still argue to the death that 2 is the best game, but if you play 3 first and then 2, you might genuinely like 3 more. That's an experience that I don't have, you know what I mean? So I can't say for sure that that's not
true.
the truth.
I don't have it either, but I don't know, man. There are things about 2 that 3 is just missing. A good end game.
Yeah, it's just the end game. The end game is just too good.
The DLCs were good.
Mm-hmm.
It did have Assault on Dragon's Keep. I don't know, dude. 3's DLCs they're great, man.
Yeah, I would even argue that 3 has better DLCs.
I don't think they have a bad one. Like
I mean, except for Arms Race.
Says 2 is goated to the grave.
Okay, yeah, Arms Race is bad. Yeah, Arms Race is just not very fun. But I mean, Guns Love of Tentacles, we've already talked about. Great DLC.
Yeah, Handsome Jackpot.
Handsome Jackpot, very fun. The first DLC, and it really set a tone for the whole like DLC thing they were doing for 3.
Fantastic Fusterclug.
Fantastic Fusterclug being the last one they released was also
golden.
It was it grossed me out a lot, but it was also very fun.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I want to play 3 now.
Oh yeah.
Didn't they have another one?
Yeah, there was another one. I can't remember exactly what it was called.
Blood Hunt?
Yeah. Blood Harvest. No.
Not Bloody Harvest. That's the event.
That's the what's it called event?
It's a Western themed.
Yes. Yeah.
It's very fun.
It was good. It was genuinely good. It was
very, very fun. But it's like an DLC. Asian. It's like an Asian Western theme.
Yeah,
it's Asian
Western. That's the DLC you get the flipper submachine gun from, which is arguably the best weapon in that entire game.
Oh, the flipper. Oh, dude.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
I've spent hours of my life grinding for flippers.
Oh, yeah. Well, they were all good, man.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Bounty of Blood.
Moxie's
Bounty of Blood.
Jackpot. Yeah, Guns and Blood. There it is.
Bounty of Blood.
Bounty of Blood. Psycho Krieg and the Fantastic Fustercluck, dude. Oh,
That's
what a
right.
great
Okay,
DLC.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, you speaking of the psycho, I don't think we ever answered. So why are the psychos the way that they are? Is it like
like I was
I don't think we
saying
ever
earlier,
answered.
there was the quote unquote Great War before this game series came about, and basically it left everybody a part of that war with broken minds. So they're all just batshit crazy.
So they all just have like PTSD or something. Like they're
Yeah,
just, like,
they have extreme personality disorders. Is basically
okay.
what it is.
I didn't know if it was like a drug or something like to do with like,
No,
the
no.
heat or
No, so like you get when you actually Fantastic Fustercluck really gets into the mind of a psycho, like genuinely.
Like literally, even
Like
that's kind
literally, Krieg is a psycho, right?
Mhm.
And you kind of learn a lot of what the day in the life of a psycho is, right? The whole DLC is narrated by the sane Krieg, which is very fun. You get to hear Krieg as just a guy, and then but the entire time, Krieg as a psycho just speaks in these weird, cryptic, and very like
vulgar.
gross saying.
But
Like,
yeah, that's
he's
right.
like, I
It's all
can't
about
wait-
polishing
I
up
can't
your
wait
meat
to-
bicycle.
Yeah, he's like, I can't wait to do a 1-2 step in your rib cage or some bullshit like that.
Oh, I think
dude.
I've seen a bit of that. Like he says that, but he's actually meaning something more profound.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
exactly
Yeah.
what it is. So the psycho part of Krieg, it says these things that are just atrocious.
You know,
but what
the
he's really
conductor
trying to
of the poop
say,
train.
exactly, the conductor of the poop train, dude.
I
That's
think,
right.
I think I did hear that, and I think I heard some weird stuff in 2
I
whenever
used
I
to say
played
that
it.
all the time.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Conductor of the poop train is what they called me back in high school, by the way.
I said that so many times.
I hate it here, dude.
I had to get it in. I realized it was almost 9.
We're bringing it back, dude. Conductor of the poop train.
I hate it here, dude.
Yes, sir. Oh, they also had director's cut and designer cut, which were fine. One of them had a lot to do with a character I hate in Borderlands 3. What's her name? Ava.
Ava.
I hate that.
Genuinely gets
listen.
more hate than she deserves, but I don't like her
I
either.
know-
I'm
I know
on
she's in
both. He even
4.
jumped into the Twitch to hit it on the Twitch.
I know
Appreciate the
she's
support, brother.
in 4, and I really am not looking forward to hearing her voice.
Hey, at least she's not a playable character.
And that was my
Weebos.
biggest fear, right?
Yeah.
when we finished Borderlands 3 for the first time, I'm sure you were there. I was
Yeah,
like,
probably.
if they make her a playable character in Borderlands 4, I
I'm
might
not
not
buying
actually
it.
buy
Yeah.
that game. I
Yeah.
might not buy that game. I'll be honest with you.
I was about to let you know, Garrett, that you're gonna have to sit through. Now I'm here. I was about to let you know that you had to sit through an
He saw
ad, but
the
I
ad.
forgot that you're.
Can't even support the boy and watch an ad for him.
No, he's subscribed, so he doesn't have to worry about an ad. If you
There you go.
subscribe to my Twitch, you don't have to worry about ads and stuff like that. But
Well, you should. I should be over there watching ads for you.
no, I'm there.
Also, the art design on these like covers for the DLC are just awesome.
Oh yeah.
How does
Borderlands
the
is one of
stream
those, like,
look over on Twitch,
five-style.
Garrett, with it being this vertical format? Does it look good? Does it look fine? Because like I don't have it.
What I
on my
will
phone
say
to check it
about
out.
the what I will say about
Fucking
Tiny
beautiful.
Tina's Wonderlands is
Yeah.
the D&D centric thing about
Yeah.
it was very cool. Like very,
Beautiful.
very cool.
Oh,
and
yeah.
being able to create your own playable character instead of having a pre-gen character that they just make you play was also very cool. But like if it just wasn't a bad game, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of prefer the like prefab characters that you play
Yeah.
as because they actually have personality and their like voice lines and whatnot are sick. And I've been playing Zane lately, and he's like the goat.
Hmm.
Because every time I like do anything, he's got fucking snarky.
He's got something cool to say.
Yeah, exactly. He's a friggin' he's an Irish hitman, dude. How do you come up with Irish
Yeah.
hitman?
Right. Yeah, no. I mean, I
The
don't
man with
particularly
87 middle
like-
names.
What's that archetype called in these Borderlands games? Like, was it Mordecai, Zero, and Zane are all
The like sniper assassin type.
assassin
the
type.
stalker
I
or
don't-
whatever.
I don't really enjoy that too much.
Yeah, but that's
mostly
not
because I don't
Zane
really like
is, but-
snipers too much.
Yeah,
What?
but that's flak primarily.
Is Ezra here? Ask Savannah. Okay.
But ultimately, in Borderlands, I feel like sniping is more high octane than it is in other games because you can't really just sit still, otherwise you'll get absolutely bodied.
Yeah, true enough. Yeah, I don't know where he went, Garrett. He didn't say anything. He just took his phone and disappeared.
I had to check it. I
But
heard it. I'm still here. I just heard my phone like vibrating and stuff like that, so I had to check it. I was getting text from the school.
Been there.
Important. Yep, fair enough.
No, but I don't know. I prefer the more. I always go for the turret character. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I couldn't.
Like I played Wilhelm in the pre-sequel. I played Axton in 2. I played Roland in the first one. Yeah, and the third one I played. Well, no, the third one
doesn't
I played
exactly have a turret character.
Not really. I mean, Iron Bear can be.
Yeah, but
Garrett says I played to use the most guns, is what Garrett says.
Which is basically
literally
to
everybody.
say he likes Salvador.
Okay, fair enough. I played a lot of Salvador actually, but I preferred Axton.
I liked Zero.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
I prefer Melee Zero, so that's different.
There you go. Hey, I like that actually. But the thing is I never played the quote unquote assassin type character or the Siren. I never really enjoyed the Siren either.
Maya was absurdly good into. Like it's hard
Lilith
to play.
Was also really good too.
Yeah, Lilith was too good to be fun for me. Preferred Krieg is fair. Krieg was I think Krieg was special in that game. Like,
for the DLC characters, the Necromancer, I finished that game. The first time I ever finished the game was actually with the Necromancer.
Yeah, the Necromancer is outright my favorite. But if we were talking just like the core 4 characters, it was Zero for me.
I think I chose Zero for. I mean, if people that know me for obvious reasons, he's just ninja. He's the stealth guy. Yeah, so I really need to get a new arm. I hate this arm, dude.
What did I play in 3? I just don't remember.
But I think that was like the only character like when I would play that was him, just because he was that stealth ninja, darker character or whatever.
I guess I just played a ton of Moes, honestly, because
Moes is the way to go, man.
I had a Flak, but Flak is just boring
outright.
And I never played Amara. I just don't like Sirens, man. And I don't like Zane.
Zane is, honestly, I don't have an issue with any of the Borderlands 3 characters except for Flak.
Flak, dude.
And the thing is, like, Flak you would think would be right up my alley. Yeah.
If you play Flak, sure, have a good time. He's not a bad character. It's just
he's outright the best, objectively speaking.
He is objectively the best character in, I dare say, maybe all of Borderlands franchise.
No, not when Salvador exists.
I don't know. Dude, the kill times with a blazing monarch on Grove Tender were just crazy, dude.
To be fair, I made way faster with Moes on that. The issue is that boss that you're talking about is paper at best.
Oh, that's true. What's the big one? The Malawan, not the DLC.
Trance?
No. The
Katagawa? The Katagawa ball?
No, the Malawan end game thing that you would do, like the big.
Oh, yeah, the raid on Malawan. Yeah, honestly, I didn't play that much.
There were 4 pillars you had to take out, and there was a boss that was attacking you the whole time.
Yeah. No, absolutely, you did body this thing as Flak.
Flak destroyed that thing, dude.
But like Ball Amara did it really well too.
That's true.
Yeah, so with these different characters, I know you said they had like skill trees and stuff like that. Did they have like different movement speeds and like did they like do more damage or something?
Yeah, they
can have different movement speeds. There are skills for.
You have to lean into it. You have to lean into it if you really want that.
They all have different active abilities. And
so when we say skill points,
do you need to do the skill points or
absolutely?
Yeah, you have to. So when we say skill points, a lot of it just affects like how your gun works. Like not all of it,
To a
but a
degree.
lot
So
of it.
a lot
is.
of the importance is in the gun, not more or less the character.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Back and forth,
not really.
to be fair.
It
Like
is,
your skill
because
tree
your
is going to
character-
determine what gun you use, basically.
Yeah, what
So
guns
what you can
would
can you
prefer.
skill more into a sniper, or skill more into a
Absolutely.
machine gun, or
But
whatever?
the character,
Yes and
but
no. To be
your
fair,
character. So in Borderlands 3 terms, right? Your character is going to determine like what guns you're going to want to prefer, right? So
like you
if
can
you're playing
use any gun with
Zane-
anybody.
Yeah, but like a sniper rifle and somebody who gets sniper rifle perks is going to be better.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
but you don't
think
get sniper
any
rifle
character
perks. You
but
don't
Zane-
get sniper rifle perks. You get crit up and damage up or whatever. It's not
No,
specific.
that's just good for Jacobs. That's just not even
Yeah,
really a sniper
exactly.
rifle thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's why. Yeah, but
So-
Zero doesn't use sniper. Not Zero. Flag doesn't use sniper rifles. Flag uses Jacob's assault rifles primarily.
So
because they're
with
sort of-
with Zero being
yes
more
and no.
of a sniper type, stealth type character, so does he have
he can't
points?
be. Yeah.
Does his points in his skill tree refer more towards snipers more than this other
Specifically
character?
him.
No.
Yes, actually, yes. Specifically for him, he has a passive that only works on sniper rifles.
Oh,
But then
well, I've
Flak or
never
what are
played
these other
Zane,
characters
so-
do not have those passives.
No, they're not specific to that. For the most part, they go specific into weapon damage type. Like one character will be really good at shock, and that was Necromancer in 2. For the most part, it's not like this character is really good at assault rifles. It's this character has a high fire rate ability and does a lot of fire damage. So you're gonna want to use assault rifles, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
But you
assault
could
rifles and
use that
SMGs.
fire damage and all that stuff with a sniper rifle if you put
Yes.
that skill.
I mean,
Absolutely.
so
Yeah.
yeah, you
But you're just
can,
gonna
and
benefit
you
more
can,
if
but
you
the thing
use-
is like, yeah, because it's like you can use it, right, and it's not going to be bad, but
You're
it's
just- you're
also
gonna
like if
benefit
you are
more by using
yeah,
them.
you're going to benefit if you, it's one of those min-max situations. Like if you really care that much, you're going to do what you know is probably going to be better. Like you're going to use an AR if the ability gives you extra fire damage with an extra, magazine size or what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Mo's regenerates ammo based on how much she has in her maximum clip. So you want to use a weapon that has a high mag
Huge,
capacity.
yeah.
Then
So
you
she would
never
be better
need to
to use
reload.
with like some like LMG or some shit that already has a bunch
Yeah.
of ammo.
Unfortunately, LMGs don't really exist.
Yeah,
Other
they
than,
just
like,
call them
COV
yeah,
weapons.
they just call them assault rifles.
Yeah. I mean, so like you'll see guns that are like, this is an LMG, right? I mean, it's going to be like COV or flat off.
Oh,
really.
well, that is their own naming convention, like within their world or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not like actual LMGs. They're just,
Oh,
they're
they don't have,
labeled
like, a
as
drum
assault
mag,
rifles.
or they don't have like the box.
Oh, they
yeah,
will.
they do.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Is like
Yeah, yeah.
they'll 100% look like an LMG, but they're labeled as assault rifles.
Yeah, well, that's just their name. That's what I was saying. That's just their
Yeah, yeah,
naming
yeah.
stuff and how they categorize it. But everybody knows that this is an LMG because like there's lots of
just by
games
looking
that
at it,
you
you're
know.
like, oh, it's belt fed and whatnot.
Yeah, they'll categorize it in their own little thing. You know what I mean? They'll take some bolt action rifle that's obviously a sniper rifle, but put it and make it a marksman rifle or some stupid shit.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like but that doesn't categorize as a marksman rifle or whatever. But what was I gonna say?
Talk about challenge runs for Borderlands 3.
We do
is there
that.
challenge
Oh
runs?
yeah.
Yeah, me and Cody have done quite a few of them actually.
Yeah, you'll get your zero death runs or your allegiance run. You can only use some Torg weapons or whatever.
Oh, get real.
Torgan, hey, Torgan 3 is good though.
Torgan
3
2 is the best.
No. The only
Torgan
good
2
Torgan 2
is
is,
so
the
fun.
Flacker, and that's period. Well, that's not true. The Flacker and the double penetrating unkempt herald, and that's it.
Speaking of,
There's a I think there's a gun called the Poopa Shooter in Borderlands 3.
Mm.
And I think it's a Torg weapon. Hold on, I have to look it up.
Is that the one that you get out of there's that mission
that you
with
can
the-
get out of it?
yeah. I guess you can get any gun anywhere, but it's the one with the porta potty or whatever.
Yeah.
now
yeah,
is
yeah.
the loot drops like completely random?
the
or
porta
is, like, this?
the porta pooper 5,000.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Now are the
The
like
porta
loot
pooper
drop,
5,000.
are the loot drops completely random, or like do specific bosses drop specific weapons? Like
So
if you want this
specific-
gun,
Yes,
you
and
want to go
so-
to this boss.
Yes
Yeah,
and
it-
no.
specific bosses will have higher
drop rates for what you're looking for.
There
but you
are
can
also
just
specific
get
drops.
rando spawns.
Right. There are also like drop specific weapons for bosses. Like I don't think you can get the light show outside of that one boss. And
now can you refight these like bosses?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes.
You just have to reload.
Oh, okay. So there's no way. So I mean, I'm thinking of it like if it was
no, you can't get locked out. Yeah, you can't get locked out of a weapon or anything like that. The only way you could do that is if you like there are weapons that are exclusive to missions and whatnot, and if you do the mission and then you get the gun and then you throw it away, you can't do the mission again without running the campaign all over again.
So you have to like actually reload back from where you were, like, you know, traditional reload. You can't just, you know, go back and, you know, do it whenever the hell you want. Like continue forward, but then like go back later. You have to like reload and lose your progress or whatever.
Yeah. So no, you don't reload. No. When you beat the campaign, it lets you start it over again if you wanted to do that. And you don't lose your levels or anything that you gained or anything like that.
Well, I'm saying like it's this boss drops this type of gun. And everything. And say it's your first playthrough, but you know that it drops this gun, or you say it's your second playthrough or whatever. But you start a fresh new game. And you know this boss drops this gun. And you beat it, and it doesn't drop it. You have to then hit reload, like load.
Yeah, it's not. It's not save. It's not like save scumming. You just fight the boss and then exit the world and then load back into the same save.
Okay, so it's not reloading.
So reload wasn't the correct term. It was basically just leaving and coming back. Really. Okay.
See, that's why I didn't know.
There's a guy in Promethea. There's an area in Promethea that there's a boss. Huge electric guy. What's his name? Kilovolt.
Trant? Oh, Kilovolt. That's right.
Kilovolt drops a Monarch in Mayhem 6 and up. And
that's right.
The Monarch is the weapon for Flak. And so when you're playing Flak, you're gonna, if you want to do like speed runs for Flak, late game speed runs for Flak, you're gonna want to get a Monarch of really any variety. So you're going to want to farm Kilovolt. What you do to farm Kilovolt, you go kill him, you leave the area, you come back and kill Kilovolt. That's just basically what it is. That's boss farming in Borderlands 3.
For the most part, they usually leave like a fast travel station in front of a boss, and that's exactly where you wind up if you exit and then rejoin the game. So it's usually like a 30-second jaunt back over to the boss, and you can just farm it easy.
Yeah, the beautiful thing about Kilovolt though is the fast travel was just before you dropped in to fight him. That was
the same thing goes for all of the vault monsters as well. It's just like walk 10 seconds over there, drop down a hole.
You want to farm Grove Tender? Fine.
Grove Tender?
Grave Tender.
Grave Tender, yeah. You know, and that's what I did too. Like that, I fought that guy like a billion times over because he's got
he had the highest drop. Yeah. Yeah, dude. But also, he's a boring ass fight.
True. He does that whole like platform stuff. If you don't have high DPS, exactly. If you don't have high DPS and you have to actually do the fight is fun. But he's got a huge weak spot, and he usually dies in 2 seconds.
Yeah, very true.
But that's when your build. Yeah, that's when your build is online though. If you play through the game the first time outright and you don't like,
he takes anywhere, a minute. He takes a minute.
You play the game normally, you're gonna have like fun actually fighting the guy.
Yeah, Grave Tender is actually a really cool fight if you are
underprepared. Yeah. That's kind of something I notice when I play games in and of myself. If I like go out and grind, I'll rob myself of the experience of being underleveled. And it's just like, oh, well, I one-shot all of these guys. That's no fun. Yeah.
I tend to do that too.
I go into a lot of things, a lot of games underleveled. I remember the first time I played Elden Ring. I went and fought the first boss. Extremely
well, the thing about Elden Ring is you're just perpetually underleveled. That's the thing about most Souls games, actually.
Well, they're like
they just crank the difficulty as soon as you think you're prepared.
Yeah, exactly.
I went and played it. Yeah, I went and did that, and it was fun.
I think the lowest level I've ever beat Morgoth was like 10, and that's like straight up spawning and just running directly to him.
Yeah, that's essentially what I did. I just
But
spawned
I
and
had
went
been
in.
I had already been playing the game for 100 hours. So I was
Yeah, no, this is like first
I
time
just want to
playing
start a
it,
new
first
character.
got it, and
Yeah.
ran straight to him because I was just like, I'm just doing doing missions,
Yeah.
and went there and did that, and
I don't know.
it was definitely tough. But after I did it, I was like, hell yeah, you know what I mean? But
baby.
so I think we rounding up to the end of it because we're at that 2-hour mark. It is
You know what
about-
they should do? They should make like a Diablo-esque Borderlands game.
I think they were
I mean,
working
like
on it.
That's
Or
another
Or like
game
a
I've never
like
played.
well, you're not really.
You're
missing
better
much.
off.
Yeah, Diablo's gone downhill, but
Been around for a
I'm
long
not. I'm talking.
time.
I don't.
But yeah, I've never played.
I
it.
don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that I want like a top-down Borderlands game, but like an endless,
Like more in depth.
yeah, or dungeon crawly Borderlands game. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know what? You know an over top game. It just popped in my head that I want more of. Zombies Arcade from remember back in Black Ops and they had the zombie arcade.
Oh yeah,
Well,
absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
That game mode.
Dead
is
Ops
Dead
Arcade.
Ops, yeah, fun as hell. And like,
Absolutely.
how they did it in Cold War or whatever remastered or Black Ops 3 or 4, however they remastered it. That was
Yeah,
fun.
it was in 3. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, because it
Dead
had
Ops.
like half of it was first person and
Yeah,
half
you
of
can
it
get like a
was,
first person like power up or whatever.
uh-huh.
Dead Ops is, I don't know, it just popped in my head when you said over the top and like shooter game.
I don't
Dead
think
Ops
that was
is-
Cold War.
Dead
It was
Ops is
Black Ops
fun.
3.
Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was in 1 and 3.
Yeah, Dead Ops is
Hmm.
If they've done
awesome.
it again, I have no idea. I haven't played a single Black Ops
I
since
think
4.
they might have
but-
done it again in
Cold War, I think.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Cold War because they did that weird open world thing, or
Yeah,
the start.
Oh yeah,
of the
yeah,
open
yeah, yeah,
world
yeah.
thing.
There was
wasn't-
that also. Yeah, there was also that weird zombies mechanic in 3 as well, where like the campaign, except there was.
Yeah,
I don't know
I was
what
just saying,
that
like,
was about.
I enjoyed the open worldness in Cold War. I didn't enjoy it in Modern Warfare. I thought it was stupid.
yeah. Well,
And
because in Cold War, the Outbreak, because that was called Outbreak or something like that, and
It was
like
actually
it was
fun. I actually
pseudo
enjoyed
open
it.
world. Is like you can go and like loot and stuff like that.
Oh,
but you eventually had
yeah,
to go to
yeah.
the next stage.
But that was just
actually
like.
fun.
Okay.
The way that they did that DMZ/zombie thing that they did was dumb. It was just DMZ with zombies. That's all it was.
Yeah, that wasn't very fun.
but-
Wave-based zombies, dude.
Black Ops 6 zombies is fun. I enjoyed it.
the best.
But fuck Black Ops 7
So
already.
like, did they call is Cold War Black Ops 5?
Yeah, technically.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sat here confused as hell on
'Cause the
where
story- 'cause the
Black
story
Ops 6
of-
came from.
Yeah, because the story that all the stuff that happens in Cold War carries on to the Black Ops 6, the campaign.
Okay.
Because that's where you first, like
True.
Adler and all that shit. Because that's where they kind of, because everything with, I know we're talking about Call of Duty now at the end of it. Call of Duty is completely.
What they should do, they should make a
remastered.
campaign collection. That's what they should do.
Because
Because they have that
I've been
Zombie
seeing,
Chronicles thing, and I just want a collection of all the campaign.
I've
That's
been
just what
I've
I
been
want.
seeing clips of like the Modern Warfare 3 campaign, and I kind of want to go back and play it because I actually enjoyed those.
Every
campaigns.
time I get on our YouTube and I'm like posting a short or something, and I'll look at our shorts, there's always Price. I see Captain Price all
Oh,
the
yeah.
time.
Because the past couple of days I've been finding these shorts of Modern Warfare 3.
Any price they go.
But
Price is the go.
But yeah, no, because like the Star Wars Star Wars, the Call of Duty franchise is just, it's all remastered now, or like redone. You know what I mean? Like I think the Black Ops stuff is like soft rebooted, and then the Modern Warfare is rebooted basically. Because like I think they changed some stuff, but other than that, it's still woods and.
What
know,
do the
yeah.
numbers mean, Mason?
But other than that, they talk about Mason a couple times, and they talked about whatever the guy with glasses, the
Hell
bald
yeah.
guy with glasses that's in there. Whatever.
Oh,
the
yeah.
hell his name is.
Hudson?
Yeah, yeah.
Hudson. They mentioned them a couple times. Captain Price has been in COD since the very first game. Yeah, I think so. It was like his grandpa or something like that. Did they make it canon or something, or they just kind of threw that in there. But yeah, they completely rebooted the Modern Warfare storyline. They just kind of keeping the same characters with Makarov.
That's because they are out of ideas. Washed up company.
Yeah, pretty much. I could give a fuck less about this Black Ops stuff. Give me at this point, give me another Modern Warfare.
I've said it for the past, I don't know how fucking many years, dude.
Been a decade for me.
They just don't freaking know, man. They don't know. We're adding jetpacks and wall running again, boys. Let's go.
That's my thing too. Like,
absolute W for COD gamers.
Are you gonna go back? Like, and at point two, for the story wise, like, are you going back to Alex Mason's story? Like, what are you doing? Like, are we going back to Alex, or are we just gonna completely say?
Oh.
God, it's the new one now. The new one's the one mucking everything up.
The new one's the one mucking everything.
All right.
You're mucking it all up, baby.
Well, I think that's where we'll start to wind everything down. We hit our 2.5. I think we got to 2.5 hours now. Oh no, almost 2:20. We've hit our mark.
If you take anything from this podcast, Borderlands game franchise is it's one of the greats. Call of Duty's dog shit.
Yep.
Also, Google on your phone before you do something that you think might be illegal.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, before you dumpster dive, make sure you Google that it's legal in your state.
And please, God, take a shower after.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I didn't get into the dumpster. I just put it was like right on top. It's perfectly.
He didn't shower.
Germ spread.
He did not shower.
Ryan. Hey, Ryan, germ spread.
See, you opened it.
Spore. It was already open.
Yo, nasty bitch, bro.
I think we reached the point that surpasses Call of Duty's depth of originality years ago. Yeah.
2015, baby. Black Ops 3, the last good game they made. I'll die on that hill.
Time ago. I don't even remember the story of Black Ops 3. Did it have anything to do
with
the
mainline campaign? Yeah.
I don't think it had anything to do with the mainline, like Mason or Alex or anything like that. I think it was just like its own.
Here's a real question. Who cares?
Contained.
I only ever cared about the zombies, to be.
Yeah.
And that's when zombies died for me.
I know every time I go to buy a game, I see Zombie Chronicles pop up, and I'm like, do I do it?
It's worth it. It's a good time. But
still haven't done it. So.
This was also a good time. Thank you all for coming and hanging out and being a part of it. As always, make sure you go hit that link tree in the bio of the channel. On Twitch, for anybody that comes into the Twitch or it's been in the Twitch, it might be in there on my Twitch. I don't remember. I can't remember if it is in my bio or not. I will check. It is. I don't think it is. Nope. Oh, nope, it is. The link tree is in the bio. So you can head over there and hit the link tree. And
didn't even update your tags. This isn't our first speed run. This isn't a horror.
It's Twitch. From when we played fucking
freaking stupid.
Snack the Smiles back. Toothpaste. Yes, sir. But thank you all for coming and hanging out, being a part of it. Go hit that link tree to get 10 free meals from HelloFresh, your 30-day free trial from Hulu. Use code SNostalgia for 10% off of your W energy drinks, and also anything on the W store.
Especially if you like the powder.
Yeah, powder. And then go follow us on any of our other social medias, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, what have you.
My shorts are pretty funny.
Yep. Go watch our shorts. Go share them around. Go watch our videos we just put out the other day. We're playing Simpsons Hit and Run. So if you're a fan of Simpsons Hit and Run, go give that a watch. It's one of my favorite games growing up, and we're having a good time playing it. And it's pretty funny.
You're having a good time playing it.
Don't act like you're not having a good time.
I'm having a good time making fun of you being bad at the game.
And that's how we're having a good time. So you're having a good time. So shut your
Having a good time.
But Cody, thank you for coming and hanging out with us too,
Yeah, thanks for having me.
and being on the show once again. We'll get you on the next one that you want to jump on and be a part of. I don't know what are we. Yeah, we don't even know what we're talking about next week, so I don't even know why I'm trying. We never know until like 2 days beforehand. We're like what we said. We're bad. We're bad. Age of Wonders is a good time.
We're
apparently.
about as good as you probably expect.
Yeah.
Age
Great.
of Wonders is a good time, apparently. What do you mean? Is it not a good time, JD?
Because that's what you
1v1 me in Age of Wonders right now.
All right, before they get into an argument, we're going to jump off here and end the chat.
No. Leave the stream up, huh? JD!
No. Bye-bye.
Yeah, well, we'll have the argument in our Discord call here in a little bit. I'm sure we'll all be in. But thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Yeah, we will talk to you later.
Bye.